Yo, what's good?
What's up?
Not much, not much. Been a while, man. How you been?
I'm good.
Nice,
Well,
fucking
the
cool.
stage is set now. Brady versus Rogers.
I know, right, man? That's gonna be lit, man. I said on my live stream because I had a couple live streams today,
Yeah,
not that long live streams, but I said this should be the game that should be flexed as the night game.
it
Brady
should
versus
be. I
Rodgers.
don't know how they do that. I think they set it up for like every year. They just have like, okay, the AFC Championship game is going to be the night game,
They
and the
usually
NFC
switch it up.
Championship's
So
going to.
like one year it's like the AFC first, then next year it's the NFC first. So I guess this year's the NFC is
Yeah,
first. But not only that, but and I'd be shocked if he doesn't play. But like Patrick Mahomes might not play next week. So, but I
yeah.
think
That's
he
why I
will.
also, yeah, I agree with your point
But
there. He's
if
not
he
playing.
doesn't, then we're gonna basically watch the Bills beat the ever living shit out of the fucking Chiefs, and I would love that, but everyone else would hate that. So.
Yeah, I think if Mahomes plays, I think the Chiefs win. If he doesn't play, I think the Bills will win because there's
Well,
no way.
it's all going to depend on like Mahomes and his health, because like again, dude, it's if he doesn't fully recover from his concussion, don't be surprised if Mahomes like misses some easy passes, like a wide open Hill, wide
That's
open
true.
Kelsey, like that's why he's probably going to wear like a helmet that has that's going to help him with his vision. Also, is going to protect himself. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I'd be personally if Mahomes plays. I'd be shocked if the Bills do win because today it kind of seemed like what I
Yeah.
saw on this weekend, it kind of seems like it is going to be likely Packers and Chiefs, but we'll see what happens, man. I mean,
That's what everybody thought was going to be the Super Bowl last year, and it wasn't. So I guess.
I thought it was going to be the Super Bowl too, but no, Niners had other plans.
Well, I think this year, I don't think Green Bay is going to be denied a second straight chance at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll just have to see, man. I mean, today what I saw from the Bucks game was that Brady didn't look that impressive.
I know, and also it's in a dome too. You would
They
have thought he would
forced some
be.
turnovers. The running game came alive.
Yeah,
Pretty much their defense and the running game really helped stepped up, and
they're going to have to
Brady
do
missed
that
on a
for a
couple
second
passes
straight week,
too as
though.
well. So
Yeah, they're going to have to do that for the second straight week now.
yeah, so unless he picks it up, I don't see how like the Packers beat the Bucks. Or no, I'm sorry, the Bucks beat the Packers in the NFC Championship. But we'll see, man. I mean, they beat y'all earlier in the year, so
I mean, we beat the number one defense, so
yeah.
Made Aaron Donald cry for sure.
He was playing through like a torn
I know.
rib, though. I mean, the Rams though were pretty banged up.
Yeah, I could feel his pain though. I mean, I understand how you want to get to the Super Bowl and win.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm just so fucking pissed off today about that Browns game, man, dude. I thought they fucking had it. I thought they fucking had it, and then they let Chad Henne just fucking ran all over him. Man, dude. But that just kind of just shows me that I've been kind of right about Mahomes, that he is a little like, don't get me wrong, he's really good. I think I honestly think he is the best quarterback in the NFL. It's like 1A, 1B with Aaron Rodgers. But I think the media overrates Mahomes by like a lot, like by a large margin, because it's like, you have Andy Reid, you have Tyreek Hill, you have Travis Kelce. You basically went to a team. You basically inherited a team that was already really good. They just didn't have that firepower at quarterback. Now they get it with Mahomes. But I'm telling you right now, if Chad Henne was the full-time starter, I think the Chiefs could at least win about like 8 games or more.
Yeah,
because they have all these weapons, and their defense can be good when it wants to. So.
Well, they lost their last game of the season. That shows you right there that the Chiefs aren't that good without Mahomes.
Well, the thing is, though, they rested a lot of their starters that game.
Yeah, and the fact is, though, Mahomes was kind of like, till he got that concussion, he was kind of like lighting the Browns up.
I mean, let me put it to you this way, man. Basically, like Andy Reid was staying aggressive even with like Chad Henne. Like what I've noticed over the years with Andy Reid was that before Mahomes, he was a coach that always plays not to lose. And on that 4th down, I was so convinced, even though it was 4th down and inches, I was all like, bro, there's no way he's going to go for it. And then once he snapped the ball, I'm all like, holy fuck.
I think it was the fact that he was just worried that if Baker gets the ball back, he's going to march it down the field and score.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, It's 4th and inches. If you don't get it, pretty much you probably lost the game.
The Browns defense really fucked that up, though. They let Chad Henne run. What was it? 3rd and 14.
I know. I don't even know why they were on the other side, man. Like I had the first down, and I was literally like heated. I'm like, how the fuck does that happen?
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, man. I don't think no one expected the Browns to get this far in the playoffs. So
I didn't even think they were even going to make the playoffs at one point, because I thought when they lost to the Jets, I thought, holy shit, they're going to find a way to choke, aren't they? But no, like, I give them credit because they beat the Steelers, and
yeah,
I was kind of bullshitting on Twitter saying, oh, they had no chance of winning, but deep down, I kind of felt like that. Like once the Chiefs scored that first touchdown, the opening possession, I thought like, shit, here we go. It's going to be a long day. But I give them credit, though. It's just like, bro, they're coaching. Listen, I like Kevin Stefanski, but like,
yeah,
he's questionable at times, bro. Like
Nick
Chubb, you see, like with every Nick Chubb carry, he would get like 5, 6, 7, 8 yard carries, but he rarely would ever get on the ball. It's like every time they would get a first down, they would usually tend to pass. Like they would just pass. And it's like, bro.
Yeah, like, he definitely needs to give up his play calling duty.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's a really good head coach. You know, like he took the Browns to the playoffs and they won him a playoff game. And like, you know, like you want to see, people want to say, oh, they had all this talent. Well, they lost Odell Beckham like at the beginning of the year, or early in the year rather. Yeah. They lost they were without their starting corner Denzel Ward for most of the year. They had a bunch of players that dealt with COVID. So, but yet they made it all the way to the AFC divisional round, went toe to toe with the Chiefs. Like, I mean,
you know, they're definitely going to be back. They definitely got to get some pieces for their defense. So.
Yeah, they need to really do a better job of like getting.
And I don't know if what
and secondary help, because I think they got a good pass rush. They just need to really do a better job of like building off their back seven.
And it's the fact that I don't know if they're gonna, if you want Odell Beckham back, because look at how they played with him there. It's like Baker was like a different type of quarterback. When he got injured, he played outstanding then.
It's because, like, you know, like
it's just the fact, he wants to be
a receiver that just demands the ball. Yeah, and like, you know, like whenever Baker is the guy, like, you know, whenever his first option is there, like, he would usually tend to throw it away, or like he would get sacked, because his O-line for the most part it's been kind of suspect. Even though he's pretty mobile, but he can be very slow too. It's just like, I don't know, man. I mean, I think they're probably going to get rid of Odell Beckham now. I think they're either going to trade him or release him. So, I mean, you have to at this point, because, like, you know, outside of that 1.5 year stretch when Baker Mayfield was a rookie, I mean, he looked very promising. Then the very next year, oh, what's wrong with Mayfield? You know, like, he has all these weapons. Is he overrated? Is he overhyped? Then when Odell Beckham gets hurt, it's like, you know, I remember people were saying that at first. I was all like, bro, like, come on now. Like, I was just like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, this is a really hot take. But then when I saw that they won games even without Odell, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, they really don't need him.
Baker's a guy that just likes to spread the ball around. And Odell,
I mean, if he wants to stay with Cleveland, I think it's the fact that he's just going to have to deal with the fact that, hey, if you're not open, I'm not throwing you the ball. So
exactly. And I don't think Odell really likes that.
He's just too much of a drama queen, though. That's the problem.
Right. I don't know, bro. Yeah.
Now I wonder if with the Jags getting Urban Meyer, did they fuck up the draft and just draft Justin Fields?
Dude, they would need to fire their coach on the spot if that happens. Like, for real.
If they fucking have Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence, I'd be pissed if I'm a Jags fan.
Something tells me that the Jags are going to waste Trevor Lawrence's career. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they definitely got.
I expect them to do it. Like, I have, and I'm glad Gabe's in here, by the way. I have a couple of friends that are Jags fans, and they think it's an insult for thinking that the Jags are going to win like 8 or 9 games next year. But the media is probably going to think that they're only going to win like 4 or 5, maybe even 6. I'm giving them more credit than they think. Because I noticed with the Jags, they got a very good running game. They got some receivers. They just need to build an offensive line, get a tight end, and they'll be set on offense. Their defense needs a lot of work. But as long as you have an offense that can compete with the defense that's rebuilding, I mean, you're going to win some ball games, especially in a division where, I mean, it's kind of open for the most part. Because all you really have is the Titans, and the Colts. We'll see what they do with the QB position. And then the Texans are done. They're going to trade Watson most likely. So it's a three-way race. So.
Where do you think Watson goes?
Huh?
Hey, I want to say what's up for Matt. Hey, Matt, my bad for my name. It's not nothing against you. It's mostly
I know. I see.
It's mostly for
I can't
Nick.
even see it.
Nick is getting on my nerves, and so not to you, Matt. I respect you. You know what I mean. So, and
we'll
for
see
to be
next
honest,
week, like I said.
And to be honest, Matt, I hate Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, brother, but yeah.
I don't know.
But hey,
I'm
excited
next
for
game,
this
though.
week.
I have to tell you that, though. They definitely can't depend on their whole team. They got to really have Brady step up if they want to win.
Oh, most definitely. I agree with you. I agree. I think, like I said, man, I'm not expecting a blowout.
Yeah.
I
think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah. But we'll see, man. I mean,
yo, Gabe, remember how you said you couldn't trust Tampa's secondary?
I don't, man.
But they shut down Michael Thomas today.
I know. I saw that.
So, what, Gabe, do you think that the Patriots have a shot at Deshaun Watson?
I hope so, Matt. I really do. I hope so.
I want Deshaun Watson, man.
That would be a fucking miracle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I want Deshaun Watson, man. Fuck you, yeah, I'm just kidding.
Everyone wants Deshaun Watson.
Everybody wants Deshaun Watson.
But they're saying that Miami is like literally is gonna pull the trigger.
Miami's gonna trade fucking Tua.
It'll be funny because like D1 will be wrong again about his quarterback takes. About Ryan Tannehill, about Tua. Well, Ryan Tannehill is good, but like he just needs to go to a complete team. And D1 thinks like Derek Carr wouldn't be the same type of quarterback as Ryan Tannehill, where if you go on a complete team, you can win with that. That's why I would want to trade Carr, because I would want to prove to these people that like you can win if you have a good team around him.
You think that the Lions might be one of those teams that trade off Stafford? A lot of people think that they're going to trade off Stafford.
But why though?
God,
he's not the problem though. He really isn't.
Yeah, I think they want to move on. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. And then I think also the Colts want to move on from Rivers too.
Good. They deserve better. No, I think the Colts, like, if they're just like, I think they should be the ones, but obviously, like, I don't.
And then you got the Falcons too. I think they want to move on from Matt Ryan too.
Yeah,
maybe.
But I think, like, if the Colts, but I don't see the Colts doing this, especially considering the fact that this is a divisional rival. I think they should go all in on Deshaun Watson, because they get Deshaun Watson. Not only I think they're going to win the South next year, but I think they're going to be super.
What if Matt Ryan gets traded to the Patriots? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Gabe wouldn't like that.
Why?
Wait, who?
Matt Ryan.
Oh my gosh, no, Matt! Don't say that.
I mean, let's be real about Matt Ryan. He's always had good weapons.
But Matt Ryan is, bro. We ruined his career. I really do.
Nah, Gabe, are you serious? Look at his stats in 2018, bro. He had MVP stats, but his team was fucking garbage.
I mean, he played for Boston College, so I mean, that would be like a reunion, basically. I'm going back to a Boston team.
Oh my gosh! Please stop it, Matt. Stop it.
No, y'all got to get Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Yeah, just go. No, just choose the map. Go back.
Pittsburgh's gonna get Carson Wentz.
There you go,
dude. That will basically
just
like the same thing with Ben Roethlisberger. Just a bunch of like bullshit.
Carson Wentz, I really do believe he's going to be a Colt. I really do believe that.
Yeah, but they did fire Doug Peterson, so he might stay now.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because they fired Doug Peterson, and Doug Peterson's the one who wanted to have Hurts anyways over him.
But you know what? You had to fire him. I mean, that was. Dude, how are you going to take out Jalen Hurts and you're winning the game and you take him out? Like, they had to fire him. They really do.
They were tanking, maybe.
Ash, no.
Speaking of coaches, why the fuck did I don't understand why LA's so excited.
The middle one?
No.
Damn.
Waiting on Gabby.
Well, the Raiders definitely. I mean, what they went 8-8, so I mean they definitely got to improve for next season too.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Well,
think Derek Carr is going to be
NFC
the
East
answer as
next year,
quarterback.
so I think we could improve. But anyways, bro, like the Chargers, I don't get why they would hire a defensive coach instead of an offensive. Like they should have hired either Bieniemy or the Bills offensive coordinator to help out Herbert. I mean, yeah, the Rams defensive coordinator, but I looked him up. He's only been in the NFL for like 4 years. Other than that, he's been in Division III, like college, Division II.
Didn't the Dolphins get the
man.
first pick? Then they get their pick before the Chargers. They should have drafted Herbert before Tua.
Oh, Dolphins?
Did they get their pick after the Chargers or before the Chargers?
The
no,
Dolphins.
it was the
It was
Dolphins.
before.
Yeah.
It was before.
Yeah, they should have drafted Herbert over Tua.
But like the thing is though, before Tua got hurt, he was being hyped up as one of the best quarterbacks to come out in a long time. So
Yeah.
Okay.
and plus, like I'm not trying to like trash on Herbert, but he has a lot. He has way better weapons than Tua has.
Wow.
That's true.
Now I'm annoyed.
Yeah,
I don't
Tua.
understand why the Chargers would hire a defensive-minded coach. Really, it's not even defense or offense. I just think like you hire an offensive-minded coach to help out Herbert, but maybe this guy could help coach up the team. Maybe, but like if you were going to do that, why not just hire Saleh? Even though Saleh went to the Jets, but I don't know.
You know who the Lions signed as their head coach, right?
Yeah, PC principal.
Oh
Nick
my
Tolby.
God,
Nick
that's
Tolby.
so true.
That's
That
why
is
this is
so
one of the
true.
laughing stocks in the NFL.
Watch him do good with the Lions.
I'm glad they didn't get Saleh. I'm glad Jets got him.
Oh, dude, the Jets, man, they actually made a good. I know you're gonna hate this game, but they made a good move hiring Saleh.
It don't matter, bro. They're fucking trash. They're fucking trash.
What if they get
Jets
Justin
fucked up, though.
Fields and then Saleh and Fields take over New York?
Oh boy.
Dude, they have for some reason some dumbasses has us drafting Justin Fields.
I don't think you should draft Fields,
You guys might get
Why?
Trey Lance, I think.
bro. I don't think he'll fit your system.
Trey Lance or Zach Wilson.
Okay, Trey Lance, is he like a good? Like, is he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's all right.
I think he would fit the Patriot system.
I mean, we thought that with Cam too.
Yeah, but Cam isn't a rookie quarterback though, so
Yeah, good point. Good
it's
point.
just the fact that I think
Stupid asshole.
he wasn't going to work out in New England.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought, but I was just a fan in me. But whatever.
Look at that. You saw how many times? Oh my God.
So I wonder if the Raiders are going to allow fans at their new stadium next year.
I mean, it depends if COVID's still a thing or not. But I'm sure
No,
there'll
I mean-
be fans for every NFL team because of the vaccine and
I
whatnot.
mean, there's going to be COVID's going to be around for a while now, but I mean, at least limit it to people that come in, I guess.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm going to the opener. It's not even just I'm going. I will be at the opener.
I know
Then I'm
you're
going to go to the Chargers
just
game.
ready
tomorrow.
for it.
You're gonna have to take that vaccine if you want
Oh my
to go.
God.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh!
Yep. So what are you gonna do, Ash?
He's gonna get
I'll just fake it. But then I'm going to be like, but then no, Gabe, you're gonna laugh at this. But then the security is going to be like Tekken and say, okay, prove it.
Prove it.
Okay, so Matt, let me tell you something. You know Tekken, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he reached the other day by saying right now he would take Trevor Lawrence over Deshaun Watson right now.
Oh my gosh.
Even Belinda's like, holy shit, Tekken's dumb.
So he's playing Call of Duty. Sorry, guys.
That was perfect timing too.
So yeah, what do you think about that, man? He thinks that Trevor Lawrence is better than Watson right now.
Right
as we
now.
speak.
Yeah. I would take
Is it locked
Watson
on
because Trevor Lawrence is
Exactly.
unproven.
right away?
Listen, and he thought that I think it's a good idea for the Jags to trade number one pick to get Watson. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because Watson, right now, Lawrence, I think has a higher ceiling than Watson. But I'm just saying, though, right now, Watson is better than Lawrence until further notice. But here's the thing, though. When we were going back and forth, like he was all like, okay, tell me why Watson's better than Trevor Lawrence. And I gave him the reasons why. And he's all like, oh, but their team still finished at 4-12. And I literally gave him he's all like, prove to me why Watson wasn't like a part of the problem in Houston. I'm like, bro, they had the worst running game in the NFL. They had a coaching change. They had one of the worst defenses in the NFL. And like literally they were mentally checked out. I even told him about the whole JJ Watt video. And then he was all like, oh, you still got to prove why Watson wasn't the reason why they went 4-12 or one of the reasons why they went 4-12. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done talking to this dude. Like he's got Trevor Lawrence's ass like hyped so much stuff in his ass. Like it's just
I think he's gonna go play for Jacksonville anyways, though. I think
What's up?
I don't think the Jaguars are gonna trade or anything.
They're not gonna trade the pick, bro. Like they'd be stupid as hell to trade Trevor. And if they do, ooh, Gabe.
What?
If the Jaguars either don't get Trevor Lawrence or B trade the pick, I am going to kill as far as roasting.
Oh my goodness!
Jaguars are going to trade the pick to Las Vegas, and they're going to Raiders are going to.
I'll take it. I'll fucking take it.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh my god! I will literally roast the fuck out of Rando.
I was doing so good. What happened?
I don't care, bro.
Dude, I really do believe the Jags will get Trevor Lawrence. I mean, dude,
they will. They be dumb.
If they don't and they get Justin Fields, oh my gosh, I'm gonna troll the fuck out of Tekken and Rando.
I'll feel bad for UCF. Hell, even in a way, I'll feel bad for Jagganoff. But
Rando, that's the only one. That's the only one I'm gonna feel bad for. Jacking off, and that's pretty much it, dude.
UCF. I'll feel mostly bad for UCF. Jagganoff. Obviously, me and Jagganoff, we got our little thing going on, but he is a true Jaguars fan, and I have to commend him for that.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, but Tekken and Rando, hell no, bro. I'm not giving him anything for shit.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm really excited for next week, man. This is what we wanted.
Even shit to you.
Like, this is what we fucking wanted. We wanted a fucking Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in the NFC Championship. This is what we fucking wanted.
I've been asking for this shit for years, man.
We really wanted, though. We wanted to see the Super Bowl, but I guess this is the next best thing.
Oh, dude, seriously, the Super Bowl. You guys should have played us when we beat Seattle. That would have been fucking.
Yeah, we should have beaten Seattle, but fucking Brandon Bostic fucking can't catch a ball.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really set up for him to do. It was set up for Jordy, I think.
Yeah, but he wanted to be the hero. That's
so. Let me ask you guys this: Are the Saints done now since Breeze is going to retire most likely?
Yeah.
That's a fact. Hell yeah.
Damn, bro. So who's gonna win that? Who's gonna run that division now? Because Brady only has like a year left in probably like a year or two left.
That's gonna be an interesting division to see then. Who after Brady's gone, then who will win that division? It's gonna be like a toss up to anybody, pretty much.
I could see Carolina. I like their coach. I like what they're building in Carolina.
A lot of people think that Justin Fields might go to Carolina. Actually,
I would like that. I could see him totally going to the Panthers.
I think he could fit better in their scheme than.
Oh yeah, and I think they're going to keep their offensive coordinator too. So
yeah. It's going to be interesting to see in a couple of years who wins that division.
Yeah, I could totally see maybe not this next year because I think next year Brady will still be there. So I think I would have Tampa as a lock. But the year after that, because Brady says he wants to play till he's 45, so he's 43 now. Next year he'll be 44, and then the year after that he'll be 45. So yeah,
we just signed one more year with the Bucks, and then that's it. After that, he'll just ride.
He signed a 2-year deal, so he's on the first year of his 2-year. He's definitely coming back next year.
After his contract is up, though, if he wants to play till he's 45, will he just sign one more year with the Bucks and just say
maybe?
Maybe.
But I think he has a shot like this year. But either this year or next year, if he can deliver Tampa Bay at least one Super Bowl, I think he hangs it up.
And he should. He should.
Yeah, but he said regardless what happens this year, whether he wins the Super Bowl or not, he's coming back for another year.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying though, he'll play out to his contract because obviously next year with fans, he's gonna want to play that when they play New England next year.
Oh my gosh, I swear, man. Me and Beleno will be at that game. I can't wait.
Gabe, I swear to God, your fucking bitch ass is gonna go to the stadium, and when they watch the tribute video, your bitch ass is going to cry like a motherfucker.
Yeah, probably.
I love you, Tom Brady.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I had the best seats when we faced the Chiefs. I literally saw Tom Brady do his running, and I was literally like not that far from him. That shit gave me the chills. That shit's fucking awesome, bro. Never gonna fucking forget that.
Remember, Gabe, at the start of the season, you were just all like, Brady, and then I'm not agreeing with Rando, but Rando's got a point though, in a way, because you were saying fuck Brady before the season.
Yeah, because I was disappointed he left us. I mean, what? Okay, Rand has a point. No, he fucking doesn't. His dumbass is going for quarterbacks that have never played for his team.
Yep.
He's over here sucking Aaron Rodgers' dick, Mahomes' dick, and Josh Allen. He's literally sucking their dicks, and he's taking it like a bitch. So he can have a point, but this quarterback gave me 6 rings. At least I could support him in the playoffs. Yes, I was a two-face. I wanted him to fail. I really did. But now
he's still talking in the chat.
Now that he's in the playoffs, I failed. He didn't fail. So might as well fucking root for him. I don't give a fuck. And I know he is. I don't care. He won't even. I know he can't answer my question. He still hasn't even answered my question. Like, dude, these quarterbacks never played for the Jags. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All he could say is Trevor is the next god, and I'm like, it's like, dude, shut up.
It would be crazy though if Trevor does what Brady did with the Patriots, is win them 6 Super Bowls. So that would be crazy, but I doubt it would.
Dude, I will fucking.
Oh my god, man!
I'm gonna literally never talk to Rando ever again.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ash.
I'm never gonna talk to Rando again.
I will literally block him.
I will block him too.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's like you, Matt. I got a question for you, Matt.
Yeah.
It's like you. Let's just say Aaron Rodgers wins you another 2 Super Bowls, right? And and let's say your team doesn't even offer him a contract, and he leaves.
Yeah, they stick with Jordan Love. Yeah, they want to just stick with Jordan Love.
Yeah, stick with Jordan Love. And let's say that he goes to the AFC, he leaves the NFC, and he just goes to I don't know what team, whatever. Let's just say, the Colts. And let's say your Packers, Jordan Love actually let you down, and you guys are like not that good. And you see Aaron Rodgers' success. Wouldn't you root for him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The hell? You guys talking about?
As long as he's not playing for an NFC team or fucking Bears or Vikings.
Exactly.
Okay, so Gabe, if he was with
Vikings, I was like, fuck.
If he was with either the Raiders or Chargers, would you root for him still?
What happened?
If Brady, because the other 2 teams that seemed interested were the Raiders and Chargers, would you still root for him?
Yeah, I told you that.
I would have bought 2 Tom Brady jerseys, one for you, one for me.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit!
I mean, you would hear me in the season talking shit every time. If you lose, I would celebrate it.
Oh yeah.
But if you guys would have made it to the playoffs, I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Billy Bob that entire time. I knew what he was doing too, and I told you that too, Gabe. I'm like, Gabe, relax. Billy Bob knows what he's doing. And then after the Bucks after the game was over, Billy Bob was all like, "Well, my job is complete."
Fucking Billy
Dude,
Bob.
he's gonna do the same thing. Let me ask him a question right now if he's still up. I'm gonna ask him like, Billy Bob, you think you guys are gonna beat the Packers next
week? He's gonna be like, nope, we have no way in hell and chance. Oh man, that man now. Who do you think who hates Aaron Rodgers more? Me or Billy Bob?
Bro, I think it goes 1 you, two for now. Oh no, 1 Billy Bob, 2 you, but for now you're at 2 because Tyson is gonna go all the fuck out. He's sitting on Fist Vegas live stream. It's gonna be even worse than Drew Brees.
Oh man,
I do feel bad for Drew Brees though. I wanted the Bucs to win just because I want to see Brady and Rodgers, but at the same time too, I was bipolar throughout that whole game. Like I wanted them to win, but I was like, Drew Brees is last year.
Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Yeah, I feel bad for Drew Brees. I really do, but at the same time, I mean, like I said, like if I had look, if I had to make my top quarterbacks. Drew Brees would not be like top 3.
What about top 5?
Yeah, he will be top 5. But the only thing, the only reason why I say that is because he's playing inside a dome.
Yeah,
like, I'm sorry, that's some pussy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's why I didn't want him to win either because I didn't trust him in Lambeau Field.
Exactly.
Because I want to see a good game. Regardless, I don't care who wins this game. I just want to see a good game. But then again, a part of me wants to see what you're gonna do to Nick if the Bucs win.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Like I said, nothing against you, Matt. You know, to you, I won't say nothing.
The real game I care about is Bills and Chiefs. I just please, baby Jesus, let Josh Allen outplay Patrick Mahomes for once.
You know, I don't think it's going to happen if Patrick Mahomes is playing now. But
again, he has a concussion, though. I mean, he'll probably play, but I'm just saying he's not going to be at 100%, though.
Doesn't matter, dude. I'm telling you, the NFL is going to find anything possible to fucking pass him. He's going to fucking play, and the Bills have no shot. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the fucking
Super Bowl now.
What happened?
I said we might get that State Farm Super Bowl then.
Yep. Oh no!
Oh, bro, Randall would roast the hell out of you, Gabe, if it's the State Farm Bowl. He'll roast the hell out of me.
I mean, if that happens,
If it happens. I'll tell you what. If either Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes, mainly Patrick Mahomes loses, then I'm going after Rando.
Like I'm not gonna lie, if that happens, bro, like I probably have to choose Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
Well, we got the number 1 offense. I don't think the Chiefs can stop our offense. I think we can stop their offense before they can even stop ours.
Bro, see, that's the thing though. Like, look, your defense is good, Matt. Don't get me wrong, but the Chiefs' offense, man, they have Hill. Hill is so fucking fast.
I know that. So that's also going to be a task for them too.
Yeah, I agree. Because the Chiefs secondary.
It might just come down to the last play. Whoever gets the ball last,
or whoever makes a mistake, which I could see Mahomes do it first.
Would make it an exciting ending to the Super Bowl. Would be like Rodgers throws a Hail Mary and ends up completing touchdown. That would be like the greatest ending to a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that really would have. But see, even though I hate Rodgers, that's the thing. He does not make mistakes a lot. He really doesn't.
He's a perfect.
Mahomes, he can make mistakes. So I believe whoever makes the first mistake will win the fucking Super Bowl if it's between you two. But double coverage Hill. Double coverage that motherfucker. You got to. Look, look what he did with the Bucks. In the first quarter, he got like what, almost 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, dude, you gotta cover him. Double coverage, no man to man. And if you do
Yeah.
play man to man, have the safety to help because that dude, that motherfucker is a fucking savage.
But if it was up to me, if the Packers do win, I'd rather face Buffalo than Kansas City.
Oh yeah. Oh, if it's if it's the Packers and the Buffalo, I'm totally going to root for you guys. Fuck the
Well,
Bills.
we gotta make the Buffalo lose their 5th Super Bowl.
Exactly. Please do.
I don't think Buffalo can beat us. I don't even think Buffalo
No.
can beat
Fuck
Tampa Bay if
no.
they face them.
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't even think so that either. Because Tom Brady has a
I think the
good
winner of
record.
this Tampa and Green Bay's NFC Championship game is probably going to be the Super Bowl champ.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got to think that Tampa Bay, if they go to the Super Bowl, they lose there, that'd be embarrassing.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You don't want to go in your own stadium and be the first team to go in your own stadium in the Super Bowl and lose.
Oh yeah, that would be embarrassing. I agree, but you got to think about this though. It is their first year with Brady. You got to give a lot of props. Like
Yeah.
he's fucking 43 years old, had to learn a whole brand new system, and this COVID didn't get them a lot of time. And look how far they made it
So
into.
even if he doesn't win the Super Bowl this year, do you think he has a shot at winning it next year?
I don't know. I don't know. If he has a shot, it's gonna be this year. Because I mean, look, he's only one game away from the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Next,
He could go back to the playoffs and try to repeat what he did.
I don't think because just because of his age, you know what I mean? And you never
He's got to
know.
be perfect for one more year, though. That's the thing. He just has to be good for one more year, and then he could go out on top and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but like I said, he's getting older, and any hit could take
He
him out.
catches up to everybody. So
Any look, he's getting older, and any hit could take him out. So we'll
I
see.
mean, I do kind of understand why we drafted Jordan Love, though. I can see why we wanted to make sure we're set for the future.
I agree, but look at the wide receiver from Minnesota, that Jefferson guy. Imagine
Yeah, we
if
could
you
have got
guys
him.
exactly. Imagine. Look at the year that Adams had.
Should have.
Imagine him and that weapon. Aaron Rodgers would probably have won.
What if
And I
this
mean,
was
he's
just
gonna.
what if this was a way just to piss Rodgers off so he could just go out and just prove that he still has it? What if
Yeah,
this was
true.
like just like something to like mess with Rodgers' mentality and say like, "Oh, you guys want to draft a quarterback to replace me? I'll come out and show you I'm still the MVP type of quarterback."
No, and he actually did play like an MVP this year. He should win it.
And
Period.
Jordan Love could be just as good as Rodgers, though. I don't think he'll be better than Rodgers, but if he could be just as good, I mean, I'll be happy with that. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think he'll be ready anytime soon, though. I think he's gonna have to wait a few more years, probably.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know.
Hey, but
Um,
hey, I don't think he minds sitting on the bench and winning a couple of rings, maybe.
yeah.
If he
Yeah.
has maybe just one or two rings at least, that'd be nice for him. I mean, look at Steve Young. He won a few rings before he became quarterback for the 49ers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at Jimmy G as well. He won 2 rings. So
I know.
yeah.
I mean, like,
So
see,
yeah.
the difference between Jimmy G and Steve Young, though, is Steve Young won a Super Bowl and Jimmy G didn't win one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Jimmy G is
Some people are
injury
saying that
prone.
Jimmy G might go back to the Patriots.
I hope not. I hope not.
Oh God, this draft.
Uh,
Honestly, if I was you, I would just draft my quarterback.
yeah, that's what I'm
If you
saying.
guys could get Trey Lance or Zach Wilson, that'd be nice.
I want him. I really do. I really do. But a lot of people are projecting him to be the second quarterback picked in the draft for some reason.
Yeah, he might go to the
So
Jets.
that's exactly. So like I said, we'll see, man. If we do get Justin Fields, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of would like that, but at the same time, I have never seen a quarterback from Ohio State been
See,
successful. You know what I mean? And I don't want the quarterback from Alabama. Hell no.
wouldn't that be crazy if the Brady's last year as a quarterback in the NFL? Wouldn't that be crazy if he has to face it off against his old team in the Super Bowl?
Oh, that would have been amazing. But I will be rooting for the Patriots.
And I
But
know you'll be rooting for the Patriots, but I'm just saying that would be crazy to see, and the Patriots could possibly end Brady's career.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of would be sweet.
I mean, you guys don't really got a bad team. It's just the quarterback you guys need to like have the offense be what you want it to be.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's just
Your defense isn't too bad.
I think it's just we need a quarterback, and to be honest, we need wide receivers as well, man. We really do.
Yeah. I would definitely focus on that in the draft. Though, is get a quarterback and get some receivers around him.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope
It's
that player from Alabama. If I was you, I would hope that player from Alabama doesn't end up going to fucking the Dolphins.
oh, the wide receiver.
Yeah, the one from Alabama. I think what's his name?
Yeah,
Smith.
Smith. Yeah, dude, he is.
If he goes to fucking Dolphins, that'd be fucking. But a lot of
And
people think the Dolphins might trade their picks so they could get Watson.
I hope that does not happen. We'll see.
I don't know. But what was the point of trading your pick just so you could get Watson just to get rid of Tua? I mean, you already drafted him. I mean, you might as well give him a shot.
Yeah, true.
It's not like it's Josh Rosen with the Cardinals.
Oh my gosh, that guy is such a bust.
The Cardinals really upgraded when they drafted Kyler Murray.
Murray. Yep. Yes, they did. Hey, hold on. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Hold on.
All right. Yeah. So Ash, what you got swept in the Stephen Rose's tournament? What's up?
What's up? Oh shit! Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey,
I don't know
hey,
where Ash is.
huh?
I said I don't know where Ash is. I think his mic's muted or something.
Oh,
So what did you think about the game today? I mean, about this who we have to face now, the Bucks.
well, I think it's. I mean, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I
Yeah,
mean, I. I mean, I wasn't saying anything, negative or earlier, but it's like I was just
yeah.
looking at all the things that happened,
I think
or
it's the fact that we got to really step up on defense. I think our offense is definitely going to put points up. We just got to stop Brady and the Bucks. What the Saints did today, I mean, they let the Bucks score and stuff, but we got to really make sure that Brady's not comfortable in the.
yeah, I see there's another live stream going on. I was just in the
Yeah,
other, I was just in the other live stream with Primo and Racky
yeah,
Bet and Tyson
well, yeah,
and B Trust and it was a few people in there.
hmm. Yeah. If we go to the Super Bowl, we're definitely going to have to be ready for Buffalo or Kansas City. Kansas
Yeah,
City, well, I don't know. That looks like a toss-up game. If Mahomes doesn't play, I think Buffalo's going to win. So I think they definitely need Mahomes to play. But I think I have no doubt he'll probably play though.
yeah, but um, what do you think? What do you think are some things that we need to do differently? Because I mean, we all know what happened when we played them the first time and how they
Yeah.
not only
Oh
did
yeah,
they,
I definitely we definitely need to step up defensively. I think offensively, I think we just need to be doing what we've been doing. So I think that's going to be one of the key factors to winning this game.
I mean,
I
they
think
got so sorry to cut you off, man, but yeah,
yeah,
I mean, they got so many. I mean, from Chris Godwin to Mike
yeah,
Evans to Antonio Brown to like Gronk whenever he want to play tight end, and
mhm,
I mean, they got so many weapons on the opposite side of the ball. Like, I mean, I know we got King and J.R. Alexander and Darnell Savage and stuff like that. But do you think that we're gonna be able to our defense is gonna be able to stand up to what they got on the opposite side of the ball? I mean, I know
I think
we're gonna
I
be
think I'm
having.
more confident going into this game because I feel like when we played them last time, week 6, I think it was just the fact we weren't ready for them. So I
Mhm.
think we do. I think we really underestimated them. I think we're ready for them now because I think we have our players are definitely going to step up, and I think home field advantage is definitely going to help because the cold. So I mean, we'll
Yeah,
see what happens. But I think Brady really didn't play that great of a game today. So I think it was mainly the running game, and their defense really stepped up for them.
yeah. Well, you do know that. I don't know about the rest of the players on the Bucks, but you do know that Brady's played in the cold at least the last 20 years that he's been in New
Yeah,
England. So so
I mean, we'll see. But I think it's. I mean, he's a lot older now too, though. So that's
yeah,
all going to
no,
be a factor. I
he's
think
got
if we get pressure on Brady though, and force him to commit a turnover or something, I think that could be a huge key to winning this game. But I mean, if we go to the Super Bowl, I mean, I just don't think Rodgers is going to be denied for a second straight year for a Super Bowl. But I mean, if the Bucks go, I mean, they made history. They became the first team to go to a Super Bowl and host it.
yeah. And
So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see.
if it's gonna be if there's gonna be one team that's gonna do it, I could see them letting I could see it being Brady and the Patriots. I mean Brady and the Bucks because the Brady still gets. I mean, even though we got a, I mean, this is the league is different now to where you
Yeah,
know Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes get a lot of the talk because that they're younger and
yeah,
they uh and they are like young and like they're having success as like the young quarterbacks and things like that. But Brady still get a lot of the Brady still gets a lot of praise and stuff, and they still
Yeah.
like they talk about his accomplishments, like year in and year out, and just how how great he's still playing and whatnot. I mean, and how it took him a while to. I mean, it's amazing how he actually learned the offense as the season went along, as far as with the Bucks, because like with this whole COVID situation and no preseason and just the little bit amount of like interaction with the players and the team, and for
Yeah.
him to learn that whole entire offense the way he did, and to like actually get better week by week, and to have the success that, I mean, I don't know if you peeped into RTP's live stream, but he's ecstatic about just the opportunity that he has. I mean, because the Bucks haven't done anything since
Yeah.
like um around the time our when they were in our division, which was the old NFC Central, really.
Yeah. When
And
they went to the Super Bowl that year and they won with Brad Johnson and that team.
yeah. Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I think if this game would have been in Tampa Bay, I think it could have made it more different. But I think it's gonna be a good game. I just think the Green Bay. I mean, I may sound a bit biased, but I think we're more ready for them now. And the fact that it's in Lambeau, I think it's gonna be a lot different than it was when we were on the road in all our NFC Championship games. It will be interesting though. If we go to the Super Bowl, this is 10 years later when we last won our last Super Bowl. So if we get to the Super Bowl, we definitely gotta be ready to win it.
I know.
I mean, I'm excited to see what we can do. And then now it makes me wonder after Rodgers is gone, how good Jordan Love's going to be. Hopefully, he's good too. I don't think he'll be as good as Rodgers though, but I think he'll be a decent quarterback. I just think we should have drafted a receiver, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, because I wanted I wanted Justin Jefferson so bad, because I
Yeah, we
knew.
should have got him. We fucking. I don't understand why we just drafted. I mean, I get why we drafted a quarterback. I just don't think it was necessary. That we could have just drafted a receiver to build our offense up even more. And then why not just wait until the time has come when Rodgers is finally ready to hang it up? I'm sure we could have possibly found a quarterback in the future in the draft. So I don't understand why we drafted Love. But I mean, it is what it is. We got him. So I
Yeah,
mean, but who knows what happens if we don't draft Love? Maybe Rodgers doesn't have this MVP type of season. Maybe he just doesn't go out there angry. Maybe he plays the way he's played last year.
yeah, I
I mean,
know,
he still have
because
put up great stats, but I mean, not like he has this year.
I know it. Because what I've been calling this all season, I've been calling it the Aaron Rodgers FU tour, because
Yeah,
all in the off season, everybody was talking about how Rodgers is he it might this might be time for us to switch over and give
that's the way
Jordan.
everybody was talking. Like Green Bay was going to move on from Aaron Rodgers and
Yeah,
be the Jordan Love era.
yeah, and they were saying these things because his completion rate was down, and his completion percentage was down, and this was down, and that was down, and it's like, I mean,
And now you look at us, we're like the number one offense in the league. So I mean, that's definitely huge right now for us. If we could get to the Super Bowl and win it, that would definitely be something Rodgers could. I mean, I don't think he's going to catch up. I highly doubt he'll catch up to Brady's 6 rings. But I mean, if he could get a couple more rings, he definitely should be in the debate for the GOAT. If
yeah,
he can
I
win
mean,
one or two more.
I would agree with that. Now, let me ask you this: do you think that Jordan Love is the guy? Like, for example, he might. I mean, we don't know what he's capable of doing at this point,
Yeah,
but think of it like this: you know how? I mean, well, Tom. Well, I mean, because like, you know how like, right? You know how like Jimmy Garoppolo was with the
yeah,
Patriots, and Tom Brady was still playing at a high level.
Yeah.
They were still going to playoff games and AFC championship games and Super Bowl
Yeah.
while Jimmy Garoppolo was still on the Niners.
Yeah.
And I mean was still on the Patriots, and then the next thing you know, he gets traded or traded to the 49ers, and the Patriots end up going with Brady. Now,
Yep.
granted, we haven't seen what Jordan Love could do yet, and
I know that.
if it's going to be a boom or a bust or what have you. But do you think
Well, all
that?
I'm saying is if it ends up being like that, the situation with the Patriots had, if Rodgers still plays at a higher level every year, and I just don't see a reason to move on from him, I think we should definitely trade Jordan Love off to get some more pieces on our defense or offense, maybe.
Yeah, but but if that's the case, I mean, we still would need a backup and a succession plan. Like I was talking to somebody today, and I was like, well, I mean, the Bucks built their team to win now, and it's built around Tom Brady, and it's built to win now with all the weapons they got. Now,
Yeah.
after these 2 years are up, and Tom Brady hits the age of 45 because he wants to play till he's 45, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's going to do that within the next 2 years. They're going to be looking. They're going to be looking for another quarterback once that
Yeah.
happens in the next 2 years.
Well,
Because
also you got to consider also that the fact that we did draft Jordan Love in the first round, so that would make no sense of us trying to move on from him. We drafted him in the first round, so I don't think that would make any sense.
yeah,
I don't know. I just think I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But if Rodgers says he's done after his contract with the Packers and he wants to hang it up, then I guess we have no reason to move on with our next quarterback. But I mean, if he wants to play for another team and we don't sign him again, then I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I guess it's just going to be interesting to see. But for right now, we got to focus on the present, and the present is next week when we face the
yeah.
Buccaneers. Got to go back to the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers.
Mm. Yeah, I know. I hope we can get this done. I mean, because it's gonna be a tough, tall task, and for both
If we can
teams.
win a Super Bowl, one or two more Super Bowls, if this is the last Super Bowl we can win with Rodgers, I'll take it. I mean, if we have to move on from him in the future, I mean, at least he won us two Super Bowls then. The only quarterback in our history that won two Super Bowls was Bart Starr. So Rodgers definitely would be in debate as the top two quarterbacks. I mean, he's already going to go down as the number one, but I'm saying he doesn't have to be like Favre and win just one Super Bowl.
Hello,
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, like I was saying,
Matt. You still there?
yeah, I'm here. What I'm saying is, if we win one more Super Bowl with Rodgers, he's definitely up there with. I mean, he's already going to go down as the greatest quarterback in the Packers history. But I'm saying to win us the second Super Bowl, he doesn't have to be like Favre just to win us one. I mean, Favre was a great quarterback in our history too. But I'm saying at least win
Uh,
us Super Bowls.
Matt, move away from your mic. You sound like I hear static, and that's about it.
Wait, you hear? You still hear static?
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know what's going on, but I heard you a lot better the first time when I was in. I don't know how. I don't know why you sound like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's strange.
Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clear. You can't hear me clear?
Oh, cause I can't hear you clear at all. Like it's crazy.
Can you hear me now? Or is it still static?
Yeah, I hear the static still. Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. But oh man, yeah. But is this StreamYard thing? Is this a new thing that they did on YouTube? Or this always been this something that because I mean I'm
Yeah,
okay because
because it's different. I mean, because they had to do away with the Google Hangout thing. So I guess this is something new. But you can add the StreamYard to your YouTube channel.
oh okay see yeah I can hear you real clear now. I don't know what the problem was a couple seconds ago,
I
but
don't know.
yeah,
Maybe it's just something different with this thing or something. I guess I guess it's new and they have to fix a few bugs. Maybe.
probably yeah.
Oh, it's kind of messed up. I wish they would have just stuck with the Google Hangout thing.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if Rogers could win us one more Super Bowl, I'll be glad to have him. If we have to move on from him, I mean, at least he won us two Super Bowls. Then
Yeah. I know it.
we'll see, though. But I mean, we definitely got to be on our A game.
Oh, definitely. And I'm glad that we was able to play. We was able to play um up to a high level, at least against the Rams. I mean,
Yeah,
I think they um yeah. Do you know like was Aaron Donald like hurt because like was he
yeah, that's what they
hurt
were
to the point
saying.
where he couldn't go back in the game?
I think so. I think that's what happened. He was hurt, but I don't know. I think I was shocked to see the Seahawks lose the way they did it to them. That really shocked me. Seeing Seattle lose to the Rams.
It didn't shock me if you look at the way Seattle had played the last
Yeah,
month of the season. Like I mean, you could only keep that level of play up for so long.
yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, even we had slowed down our level of play, but the only reason why we slowed down our level of play is because like we didn't have to do much. Like I know you've seen the game that we played a team like the Carolina Panthers,
Mm,
and there was no need to really. I mean, we didn't. I mean, the way the game flow was going, we didn't really have to do a lot as far as like score a bunch of points and because I mean it was a game, but it's like the Panthers offense, they didn't do enough. I mean, they did enough to come back in the end, but it was like
mm,
too little, too late, you know, with Teddy Bridgewater to the point where like if we know that we're gonna be in a game to where we're going up against an opponent that could put up points, then that's how we're gonna play as far as on the opposite side of the ball. But if we know that the team that we're going up against is not like really good offensively, we don't. It's like we not. It's like there's no need for us to pull out all
mm.
the stops on offense when the team is not. The team that we going up against is not really not really built to come back from behind once they get behind. So it's like I can see why we didn't like, why we played a little slow in a lot of the games. But then again, but what do you think about our run defense? Because
Yeah, I definitely think our run defense definitely needs to step up.
I
I
mean,
mean, luckily though, I think it's the fact. Luckily though, I mean the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, and the Bills, they're all good running teams, but I don't think they're as good like elite running teams. I think we just definitely need to stop them enough to where we can win the game.
because right now, we're going up against Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette. Now, combined, I don't think they're no Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Obviously not. And I like the way that we was able to key in on him and shut him down and contain him. But with the Bucks, we really can't do any of that because they got so many weapons. Not only on the outside of the not only on the outside, but it's like
yeah,
whether whether Brady decides to go to Gronkowski or Cameron Brayton, like they got all these different type of weapons. It's like we might have to play. We might have to go into the game on defense with 6 defensive backs on every down. The way they come out on offense.
oh yeah. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see. But I think if the Packers win the Super Bowl, I think Mike Penn's gonna stay another year as a defensive coordinator for us, though.
Yeah, I would like that. It would be nice for him to stay as long as Don Capers stayed, but he's
He's really
got to
got to step it up.
he's got to he's got to change a few things up to
Yeah, change up his schemes a bit
change
too.
up schemes and stuff like that. Man, when Don Capers first came in and he was when he man the way he had Kerbaja Miller and AJ Hawk just and just the and then like just flying around and just getting to the ball and create all the turnovers we did the first year that
Yeah,
we had Don Capers. It was great, even though we went 6-10. Aaron Rodgers' first year as a starter, we were like number one in takeaways that year.
yeah, we really stepped up and then the year we won the Super Bowl with them. But I think it's just the fact that teams figured out a scheme, and that's what's happening with Mike Penn too. Is he needs to step up and change up his schemes.
Okay, like, do you think? Because obviously, at Devontae Adams is the veteran wide receiver on the team. Do you know how? Do you think with whether it's Jordan Love or even because obviously I don't think we're gonna be drafted any offensive positions anytime soon. At least like we'll draft offensive positions we'll draft an
Yeah,
offensive positions to surround to build around Jordan Love or
yeah.
whoever the next quarterback is going to be. But do you think that like it's going to come to a time where like how like in Aaron Rodgers like in his heyday we had the veterans like Cobb and Jordy and Greg Jennings. Do you
Yeah.
think that for in order for Jordan Love to succeed, we're gonna need veteran wide receivers like that, or we could stick with a. Because
I think
obviously at some point, you
yeah,
know, uh, when he is in as the starter, um, you know, Adams is still most likely going to be there. Hopefully, MBS still be
yeah,
there, and Alan Lazard. But those
yeah.
guys will be veterans, and they'll be hopefully a lot better than what they are
Mhm.
now. When Jordan Love gets handed the reins, whenever that's going to be.
I think we'll have to just. I think we'll roll with our receivers and see what happens with it first. But if it doesn't work out, like we'll definitely try to bring in some receivers for Jordan Love for him to feel comfortable with throwing the ball to.
Okay. Now, what do you think? What are your opinion about? Because I mean, that's great that he has the most. He's up. He's like, I want to say number one or number two in touchdowns, even though he doesn't accumulate a lot of yards like that. But what do you think about Robert Tanyan? Because
I definitely think we definitely need to pay him because he's definitely been a huge X factor for our offense. So I think we definitely got to repay him. I know we're gonna probably let go of Aaron Jones, and we'll have AJ Dillon and probably Jamal Williams as our 1-2 punch. So it's gonna be interesting to see, but I think Aaron Jones is definitely going after this year. So I think it's best to get him a ring before he goes.
yeah, that'll be cool for him. That'll be cool.
Get him a ring before he leaves and goes somewhere else. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about the future though. But as of right now, I'm focused on the present. But with Jordan Love, I really hope he does turn out to be a good quarterback. I know a lot of people comparing him to Patrick Mahomes.
I think today the Chiefs, the organization is probably. I mean, they're not backpedaling, but with him getting that 10-year contract,
yeah, that's definitely gonna fuck him.
Do you think? Do you think he's gonna be able to? I mean, because he's already showed signs of like, I don't want to say he's injury prone, because he did get hurt last year, and then to get hurt again in this game, and then to have that what's the quarterback they had to come in and finish the game for them?
Chad Henne.
Yeah, Chad Henne come in and win, and now I mean, we know he's gonna play in the AFC Championship game, but just now the speculation on the Spurs, he might. I mean, because he's not gonna miss it. I just hope that he's well enough not only to play next week. I mean, this week, but well enough to at least for they can get a good 5 more years out of him at least. I mean, because he's still young, but hopefully he because I mean there's other players that has gotten that 10-year contract, because they gave one to Dante Culpepper. Brett Favre ended up getting one.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna be kind of concerned if I'm the Chiefs and he gets injury prone or something. Then they're wasted all that money to give him for 10 years. I know he's good. I know he's a good quarterback, but I mean, if he's going to be injury prone and stuff, that's going to be a huge problem for the Kansas City Chiefs, especially when they got other contracts coming up too.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that they probably could do or should do is try to get another, like if they had another wide receiver just as fast as Tyreek Hill on the other side of him. Oh man,
he'd definitely be a tough team to stop.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know one thing. Stephon Diggs is. I'm pretty sure he's satisfied with the move he made with going to the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah.
Because if he was still on the Vikings, he would be at home right now, not in the playoffs or anything.
He's got a better quarterback too with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I think we're definitely taking back our division. I think we're definitely going back to owning the NFC North again.
You think so? I mean, because I know that with Mike McCarthy, I think we had won it like eight straight years in a row with Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I think we were looking way more impressive than we did last year. And the fact is, I mean, with Matt LaFleur, I was really shocked we went 13-3 and ended up going to the NFC Championship game. But this year, we ended up repeating the same success. So whether we do, I mean, we honestly want to go back. We want to go to the Super Bowl, but I mean, you can't lie. The guy has definitely improved our team.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. He definitely did. I mean, I hope that he can just continue to improve and uh
Yeah, the only thing Matt LaFleur needs to do now, because McCarthy won us the Super Bowl, so that's all he needs to do now is win us the Super Bowl. And he's definitely in the debate too, as probably one of the. He probably would definitely surpass Mike McCarthy as a better coach in Green Bay.
yeah, but that's well, that's a wait and see approach because I think what
Yeah,
Mike McCarthy spent 13 years as our head coach. So
yeah, it's definitely
hopefully
going to be interesting to see. But
hopefully Matt LaFleur can last that long, and hopefully we can get to more than one
Super Bowl.
NFC championship or a Super Bowl with Matt LaFleur
I would love for Rodgers to win us a Super Bowl or two for this year, and then hopefully if he can win us another Super Bowl down the road, and then when he's gone, Jordan Love steps in and wins us a couple Super Bowls. But I mean, that remains to be seen. But for right now, we just got to focus on winning this one first,
Oh
and then the rest we'll just have to wait and see.
yeah, I hope we can win on Sunday. I hope we can win on Sunday, man. Because I mean,
I want to go back. I want to go back to the Super Bowl. We waited like 10 years for this to happen. So I mean, I think 10 years is long enough.
I
I don't
know.
want us to wait any longer to win another Super Bowl because I noticed that's the one thing about the Packers is they got their trends of when they win the Super Bowl, it takes them a long time to get back there again. So I don't want that to happen again. What I want for us, if we win the Super Bowl, I definitely want us to definitely improve our team, make be even way better than we were this year. I don't know that's hard to duplicate, but if we could do that and get back to the Super Bowl again, that'd be nice too.
I know, and because the thing is, if you look at the trends, there's always this when whoever wins the Super Bowl. Well, we gotta take the Patriots out of this. We can't include them out in this topic, but
Yeah,
because I mean, obviously they don't. I don't. I mean, I guess you know, maybe they're just they're just overrated a little bit as far as their organization because a lot of people like the media likes to
yeah,
put them at the top as the best organization in football and how they do everything right and all this stuff. I mean, outside of yeah, they talk about the
yeah,
Spygate and the deflated balls and stuff like that too. But when if we get to the Super Bowl and we win it, you know how it is. There's going to be this talk of the Super Bowl hangover and
mm,
the Super Bowl winners don't usually make it back to the playoffs the next year, and
yeah. I definitely think if we get to the Super Bowl and win it, I think we definitely got to focus on getting back there and winning another one because Rodgers, I don't want his legacy to be tainted with this one Super Bowl. I mean, look at what happened with Drew Brees and the Saints. I mean, he's retiring now, and he's only won one Super Bowl with them. That's crazy.
I know it. And then to think about it, the past 4 years, I
And they
mean,
had all these weapons like Michael Thomas. They had Alvin Kamara. They have all these weapons, and they don't go to the Super Bowl. They fucking choke to get back to the Super Bowl again. And they got one Super Bowl to safely. But
yeah, because they've been to the playoffs for 40 years straight because they
yeah,
won
and the
they
fact is also that they had Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara after Breeze won his first Super Bowl with them. They had these players with them, like these pieces, these weapons for Breeze, and you couldn't even take them to the Super Bowl. I mean, that's crazy.
I know it. And even back then, I mean, because I was talking to a friend of mine today, and I was like, well, all Drew Brees really has is I mean, yeah, he has the record for most yards in the regular season,
Yeah,
and
but
and
that's probably going to be broken next year with Tom Brady, though. That's the problem.
yeah, I know. And the thing about it is, if he does retire, Tom Brady playing at least 2 more years, he
That's definitely going to be broken.
he can break all of Drew Brees' season record.
Yep, and it's going to be. I feel a bit bad for the Saints, but I mean, I don't want us to be like that too with Rodgers and just win one Super Bowl. At least win us one more Super Bowl. I'd be happy with that. But I mean, honestly, I would love to see him win multiple ones, more, not just one more of this one. I would love to see him win a couple more before he decides to leave. At least have him get two, two or three Super Bowls. Anything more than that would be even greater. But I mean, you just gotta wait and see with this one Super Bowl. Hopefully, we can win it.
Yeah, but hopefully we can get past the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we can actually
Yep.
get to Tom Brady, and then like not only get to Tom Brady, but like stop what they like to do on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh yeah.
And and I don't know if the snow. I know it's supposed to be snowing
It should
out
be. I think
out
so.
there.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I mean, like I said, we gotta be. We got definitely got to be ready for the Bucks. And then if we get to the Super Bowl, the mindset's gonna be we have to win it now. We're here at the dance, so we gotta get it done.
Yeah. So yeah, you're still in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, so how was the atmosphere out there? Because like I mean I know you seen a lot of Cleveland Brown fans
Yeah,
up out there.
they're definitely been hyped up for the Browns this year. I mean, that's gonna be. I think they're definitely turned their team around. Definitely.
They're supposed to be getting a new stadium, I believe. I believe so too.
Is that what they've been saying?
Yeah, they're next in line for a new stadium.
Where would they build it though? That's the thing though.
I don't even know. I mean, you would know this. The state of
Yeah.
Cleveland better than I do. So you'd be better to tell me.
That would be interesting to see. But I know we play them next season. We
So
got
do
to play
we?
the AFC North next season, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. Oh. Hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, we're definitely got to focus on winning the Super Bowl. And then after this, the goal will be definitely to build up to win another one. I know that one year we won the Super Bowl, and then the next year we ended up going 15-1, and then we lose in the division round.
Lost to the Giants.
Yeah, I know I don't want that to happen again. If we have a great season next season again after winning the Super Bowl, and we lose in the first round, the division round, I mean, I would be disappointed.
Yeah. I mean that would be great. But I think that I think a lot of the time. I mean, yeah, we won a lot of those games because we outscored so many teams, or
Yeah,
damn near every team that we played. Because I just think that the defense let us down, in especially in that game against the Giants. But I mean, we got them back for whether you say in the regular season or even in Odell Beckham's first playoff game where he had the boot trip and he ended up and I guess people blame that for the reason why he didn't
yeah.
play well in and we was able to beat the Giants. What you think is the deal with the I mean, you know what? I was listening to that other live stream before I got into this one,
Yeah,
and Iraqi vet said that Aaron Rodgers he said that he has never beaten the 49ers in the playoffs. Like yeah, he has never beaten the 49ers in the playoffs. So like, what is it that you think that is the reason why we struggle so much with the Niners?
I think it's just the fact that they got that defense of theirs that was just too highly powered for us, and the fact that we just can't stop them on off with the defense like ours. I mean, I think also that's going to be the key factor too for the Packers. If we can win the Super Bowl this year, we definitely got to build on our secondary. Maybe get us a linebacker or two.
I know, like, I wish we should have kept this guy. We let him go to the Giants.
Blake Martinez.
Yeah, Blake Martinez. We should have kept him.
Yeah.
So or no?
I think so, but I think it's just the fact that he wanted more money. But I mean, if we get some players in the draft or maybe even free agency from the Green Bay and build up on our defense, if we can win the Super Bowl this year and our defense could be even better than it was this year, I know our defense could be better for this year. But I mean, for next year, I mean, if we could be even better for like this one, I think we definitely have a good shot at possibly repeating if our offense can repeat that same success that they did this year.
Yeah. Oh,
well, like I said, the goal for right now, the goal is to beat Tampa Bay, and if we could beat Tampa Bay and get to the Super Bowl, the goal would be definitely to win the Super Bowl. And then after that, we'll just have to wait and see what we do, how we defend our title.
Yeah.
And if we win, and also the good part about this is, if we win the Super Bowl this year, and we end up going back there and winning again the next year, we tie Pittsburgh and New England with Super Bowls.
Yeah, but not only do we tie Pittsburgh, we tie the
Patriots.
Yeah, we tied them too. Yeah.
So I mean, that would be also. I mean, we do also have to consider that we are still the team with the most championships, still. But if we could tie them in Super Bowls, I mean, shouldn't we have the edge then? Because that's about what 15 championships right there combined then.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I mean, we'll see though. But I mean, if you're Jordan Love though, you gotta love the fact that if Rodgers can win a couple more Super Bowls with us, and he's just the backup, you gotta love the fact that you're Jordan Love. You got 2 Super Bowls on the bench, and then your goal would be definitely to go out there and be a good successor to Rodgers.
Yeah. Hopefully. I just hope we don't have another Brett Favre situation where, I mean, because a lot of people are already saying, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it if he does play for another team. And
I just don't want him to play for the Bears or the fucking Vikings or any of our NFC North rivals.
Yeah,
that would definitely hurt me to see Rodgers in a Bears uniform.
Oh boy,
it already hurted me when Favre ended up going to the Vikings. That hurted me. And then Favre almost ended up having success in taking the Vikings to the Super Bowl.
He had success, but if you take away Bountygate, oh man, he would have.
And maybe who knows what would have happened if it would have Super Bowl probably would have been the fucking Colts and the fucking Vikings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need Green Bay to win that, man. I got that Aaron Rodgers signed helmet. Yeah, I mean, I hope so, Rosinho. I hope we do win the Super Bowl. You know, we definitely got to focus on beating Tom Brady and the Bucs. I think the fact is we got to definitely pressure Brady. If we can pressure Brady and cause him to commit turnovers, that's definitely going to be a huge part to us winning this game. No, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to wait and see for sure.
And that's the sad part is we got to wait a week to see what happens. I think our game should be. I know that maybe the NFC, AFC, they switch it off to be in the night game or the early game. I think ours should be the ninth one because that's probably the more intriguing matchup than Buffalo and Kansas City. Because I mean, Kansas City, you don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to play.
I think it's go. I think it's gonna play.
Yeah, he's got to. I mean, he can't go out like that.
What do you think the differences are between MVS, Alan Lazard, and St. Brown?
What their differences? I don't know. It's hard to say right now what their differences are, but I think Lazard's definitely stepped up big this year. I mean, you saw that touchdown Rodgers threw to him.
Yeah, no, and it's like I don't know how. I mean, I guess was at MVS is in and out, but it's
Yeah,
like
he's
the way we use him. It's like I guess we put him in when teams that are just not expecting it, and then next thing you know, he end up being wide open for a touchdown. Like I remember like in the game when we played the Colts, and
mhm.
he some way somehow he just ended up getting an open space, and then you know I think it was one game where he actually had more yards than Devontae Adams, and I think
Yeah,
he only caught 2 passes one game, and he ended up having like a buck 50, and like oh man, that's like, and it's like I guess we don't. I mean I don't know if we do it like that because we don't like I don't know if he wants to be on the field and be out there on all the snaps, or maybe it's just the formations we run, or because like sometimes I mean I know they run a couple of plays and he goes to the sideline and he gets back on the field, and then I guess like I said, I guess it's just in and out, or maybe it's just the sets that we run on the offense is why you don't see him as much, and then he
mhm.
just when he's in there, and then when he's not, and then Alan Lazard's in there, and then we just switch back and forth between the both of them. I guess it depends on the sets that we run on the offense and what we want to do on the offense. I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think a lot of people do think that the Super Bowl is going to be Kansas City and Green Bay, the State Farm Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've heard those rumors. Yeah, and a few conspiracies, a few like not conspiracies, but like a few like I guess things to tie into it because a lot of people say some people were
Yeah.
saying that it's got a lot to do with the the commercial that Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers have together. I think it's the State Farm commercial, and
Yeah.
that's the way of that's one of the ways that
Well, if
they.
they do have a Super Bowl, I guess they definitely got to film a commercial of them in the Super Bowl, I guess. So I guess that's going to have to be definitely filmed before the Super Bowl starts, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll just have to. It would be interesting to see. I mean, the State Farm Super Bowl, that'd be nice to see. But Kansas City and Green Bay, we both have to definitely take care of business if we want that to happen.
hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, yeah, we definitely got to wait and find out. I mean, I it's good that know that we don't have to travel and we don't have to go anywhere. We just gotta
Yeah,
practice
it's going
and
to be a different atmosphere now. That this is going to be our first home game in this NFC Championship game with Rodgers. The last time we were there, we lost to the Giants. I mean, we don't want that to happen again.
I know it. Oh boy.
It's going to be interesting to see. I'm just glad we got the number one seed, though. That definitely helped us out a lot.
Do you think we would be able to have the same success in the playoffs if we were a wild card team?
I don't know. I think it would have been a lot harder for us to get to the Super Bowl going on the road. But I mean, with COVID, there's a lot. It's a lot different though. There's not many fans and stuff.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It's
But there are fans though, and that's a good thing now.
yeah. For the Packers game, I think it's only going to be like season ticket holders
Oh,
and probably family members of the Packers players.
probably.
I don't know. It's just I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens in this game. I mean, do we finally get over the hump and get to the Super Bowl finally, or do we repeat the same stuff that we had the past four NFC Championship games we went to after we went to our first one? I mean,
I know it, and I'm like, look, and because I was just thinking about that, I was like, because the only one that we won was against the one with the Bears, and it's like, and I'm like, when I look back at 2010, I'm like, I mean, I know that was a lockout season, a lockout year, but what was going on with the NFC that the Bears and the Packers end up being in the NFC Championship game?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think we should have won against Seattle. I think it's the fact that we fucked that up with the whole onside kick. If we would have caught that onside kick, it'd have been us and the Patriots. And who knows? Maybe we would be here right now. Maybe Brady wouldn't have 6 Super Bowls if that would have changed, and the Packers would have faced them in the Super Bowl instead of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
a lot of things changed when that.
Yeah, no.
When we didn't get a Super Bowl, it was instead it was the Seahawks. A lot of things changed in that on that game. Who knows? Like I said, it definitely could have changed the fact that Brady would have had 6 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But I think Seattle really fucked that up too. Though they fucked themselves in the end because they should have just ran the ball if they won.
Yeah.
But I think we had the team that could have beaten the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so too.
But instead of getting the Brady versus Rodgers Super Bowl, I guess we got the next best thing. I guess the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
But we could get a Mahomes versus Rodgers Super Bowl. I mean, that's I guess the next big thing too.
Yeah, and another thing that you really got to think about is revenue and money when it comes to the league and the NFL. Like what's gonna make them more money? What's gonna put more eyes on the TV screen as far as generating ratings for the Super Bowl? Because that plays a role in it too.
I guess so, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Like for example, last year's Super Bowl, I knew that the 49ers weren't going to win, and the only reason why I say that is because Colin Kaepernick ain't a part of the team no more, and he's been off the team for a while. But all that stuff that that he put the NFL through and whatnot, I mean, and all that stuff that happened with him and Roger Goodell and the NFL, and sorry that the Niners had to get the raw end of the stick of it because he's still going to be forever connected to the San Francisco 49ers. So I just didn't think they were going to win based off of that.
So you think the 49ers aren't ever going to win a Super Bowl because of that incident?
Well, no. I mean, eventually they'll have success. I mean, look what Jimmy Garoppolo was able to do for them.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad for the 49ers ever since they haven't really had success in the Super Bowl. I mean, they went to 2 Super Bowls. They lost both of them. I mean, that the Super Bowl when they faced Kansas City, if they would have played a lot better and stopped. I mean, I think they really let their guard down against Kansas City, and that's how Kansas City came back. But they did it to everybody in the playoffs that year.
Yeah. Yeah, because I actually thought that what was going to happen. I actually thought that because I actually saw the Cleveland Browns being up early on them, and I thought that he was gonna end up having to come back and beat the Browns, but it didn't happen that way because Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. It's like they couldn't. I mean, to me, I guess I thought like they had all that energy for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they got up and played for the Pittsburgh, and whether you could say it's bad blood, based on them being division rivals and all the trash talk that was being talked about, that week, and then the fact that they had to beat Pittsburgh to get in the playoffs and then turn right around and play them again, and then they beat them. I don't think they. I think they. I don't want to say they didn't get up to play Kansas City Chiefs, but it's like they just didn't show up.
Yeah, I don't know what it was with them, but it's just the fact that I guess they just were. All their energy was on Pittsburgh, and they really weren't focused on this much.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking. I mean, all in all, they had success. I mean, it was. I mean, it wasn't a successful season, but it really was when you think about all the years that.
Yeah, I think they would have wanted a Super Bowl, but I mean, I guess this is what they got. They won a playoff game, so.
Yeah, and I mean they can build off this, and then like I said,
They're definitely going to have to build off this, though. I mean, now their mindset's got to be. I know they weren't thinking playoffs now, but they're definitely got to be thinking that next season going in.
Yeah,
they'll definitely got to build off the success they had for this year. Maybe even win the AFC North too. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, if it depends on if Big Ben decides to retire or not, because he's been floating around with retirement for the last few years, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's retiring or not, but if he plays like he had in that game and he doesn't play that good this season, I think he definitely needs to hang it up. I mean, there's quarterbacks like Breeze and Brady. They played really good in their 40s, but I don't know if Roethlisberger is going to be that quarterback to reach his 40s and still be a good quarterback. I think he's definitely got to hang it up. If he does decide to come back for the next season, I think he's definitely got to say this is his last year.
Yeah, we'll see. It depends. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know how much their organization believes in Mason Rudolph, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't think they believe in him. So they definitely, I think Steelers definitely got to trade for a quarterback or try to draft one for the future.
Yeah. Speaking of defense, I mean, we got Preston Smith and Kenny Clark and a few guys on the defensive side. But do you think that we have enough physical toughness on the defense, or do you think we gotta, or we need to add a few more pieces so we could be more of a physical team on the defensive side?
Yeah, I think our defense is good for this year, but I definitely think we definitely need to add a few more pieces for next year. If we could go out if we do end up winning the Super Bowl, we definitely got to add a few more pieces if we want to repeat. Because I don't think we're going to be able to repeat that success without adding pieces on the defense, which I think we will do for next season. I would say maybe add maybe another corner and another linebacker, maybe. There are going to be some players that probably end up leaving, probably like Preston Smith, who's definitely going to probably be gone. So I think we're definitely going to have to fill that hole again. And then probably add another piece for the linebackers. I mean, the corners. I think Kevin King's going to be gone too because I don't think he's proved himself this year.
Oh man.
I don't know though, but we'll have to wait and see what we do in the off season after this season. So, but to win a Super Bowl for those players, and then if they leave, then they could say at least they have a Super Bowl ring with us.
Yeah. Now, Darnell Savage, do you think the way you see him play, do you think he has the ability to be what Leroy Butler or Darren Sharper or even Nick Collins was to our secondary?
I think he has potential with it. He definitely needs to step up for next season.
I mean, I know he's still young, but
yeah,
if he can like get, if he could raise his level of play year after
it
year,
would help us on defense too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's gonna be what I guess for all the players, whoever we resign and whatever players we get. I mean, that's gonna be a big key for us next season if we do end up winning the Super Bowl this year. Is to definitely build our defense up to be even better. Because imagine us right now, we got the number one offense. Imagine us if we end up repeating that same success for next season. Imagine how good we would be if we have like a top 5 defense then too, to add on to that. I mean, if we could add on to that for next season, I mean, we already got the number one offense, but if we could add on to that and bring like a top 5 defense or something, if we could build our team to be like that, we'd be even more dangerous.
Yeah, that's what makes me so mad, especially when you look at a lot of the great years that Aaron Rodgers had, and we never really. I mean, I can't say. I mean, we didn't. I can't say we never really gave him a defense, but we never really had that. We never really had outside of 2009 or 2010 when we end up getting Charles Woodson and a couple other defensive pieces that we had at the time. I mean, with guys like Tremont Williams and stuff.
Yeah.
That outside of those years, we never really had a defense like that. I mean, and then when we had back to when we had Ryan Pickett and
yeah.
I mean, and even BJ Raji, even though he decided to he decided to do other stuff outside of football, at a certain time, and left the team. Hopefully he having success with whatever he's doing now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like I said, if we end up winning the Super Bowl, if we get our team to get if we could bring our defense up to being like a top 5 defense, and we win the Super Bowl this year, you definitely got to be thinking maybe if our defense could be really, really good going into the playoffs for next year, and we repeat the same success, you definitely got to be thinking it's a possibility the Packers could be building a dynasty if we could get ourselves a top 5 defense. And if we already win the Super Bowl this year with our defense not really being that good, I mean, our defense is good, but it's not like a top 5 caliber defense. But if it could be really, really good, I mean, you definitely got to be thinking to yourself, I mean, it's a possibility we're doing things the right way now, finally, for Aaron Rodgers, and give him a couple more rings so he could go finally right off into the sunset, at least with like 2 or 3 rings, maybe.
Yeah, we're doing all the right things, but we're kind of pissing him off at the same time too.
Yeah.
Because I heard that when we drafted Jordan Love, and I guess when he was sitting at home, he had to grab. He said that I was on his I was listening to Pat McAfee's podcast around that time, and he said that I guess because him and Pat McAfee are good friends, and Aaron Rodgers said that he had to grab a, a glass of shot. I mean, he had to grab a glass of scotch with four fingers
Yeah.
when we drafted Jordan Love.
I do wish we could go back in time and look at the draft, and we would have drafted a receiver. I do wish we would have got a receiver instead of getting Jordan Love. Because I
Yeah,
mean, you got to think about it. Rodgers is still. I know he's up there in age, but he's still in his prime. So you definitely got to give him another weapon to throw to. I mean, and honestly, you look at that draft. I don't think we drafted any receivers too in that draft. So, I mean, the only offensive weapon we really got Rodgers is AJ Dillon,
I know.
and that's the
And
only offensive
and the
weapon we
thing
got
about
him.
it is, I don't even think we got him for AJ. We got AJ Dillon for Aaron Rodgers. We got AJ Dillon for Jordan Love. Like
Yeah,
we
whenever,
pretty much drafted a
yeah,
whole another team for for Jordan Love when
yeah,
we put him in there pretty much. Like basically Matt LaFleur got his guys that he want in there whenever Aaron Rodgers decides to retire or leave or whatever happens in the near future, pretty much. I just know that the Bucks are going to try to. I'm pretty sure you watched both games today, and the number one wide receiver is Michael Thomas for the Saints, and you see how Michael Thomas didn't have a catch today. I mean, Drew Brees threw at him. I think like what four? He had four targets and wasn't successful with none of them. So I think that what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and shut shut down Devontae Adams, and
mhm,
when they do that, I just hope that whether it's MBS or Lazard or St. Brown or Robert Townian, I just hope that all of those guys could step up once they see. I mean, because you know they might try to, double Devontae Adams or you know, uh, pretty much do whatever they got to do to make sure that
mhm,
he doesn't go off on whoever is going to be checking him at the at whatever point in time. I mean, unless we decide to move him around on the field, like put him in the slot or put him in the bunch package or move him around. They're going to try to whoever's going to be checking Devontae. They're going to make sure that that corner got over the top help or something. And once Aaron Rodgers sees that, I just hope that he has the wherewithal to finds whoever else is going to be open once they decide to try and put the clamps on Devontae Adams, because that's probably going to be the one that's probably going to be the one thing that they're going to focus on the defense for the Bucks versus our
mhm.
offense.
Yeah. I am excited to see what happens.
The,
How we end up facing the team. But what do we do to beat them?
yeah,
I think.
because throughout this season, I've had to hear it, and I know you probably heard it from probably some chat groups and whatnot or whatever. Uh, People have been saying all this season for us because I mean, this guy Devontae had 18 touchdowns and he was just he had a monster season. I mean, we know that Michael Thomas had a monster season the year before, but man, but I've heard a lot of people say to me, since I'm the Packer fan and whatnot, they say, well, for y'all, all you got to do is pressure Aaron Rodgers and shut down and shut down Devontae Adams, and y'all are finished. Now, I don't think that's true, but I mean that's been some of the stuff that that's been some of the stuff that people will say that don't you know I
Mhm.
mean that'll just people will talk and say anything, you know but it's like, hopefully, I mean, fortunately, hopefully that won't be the case come next Sunday, because I mean we got other wide receivers that they just don't get talked about as much as Devontae Adams.
Yeah. If we could step up with our other receivers, that would be great.
Yeah, because I don't, because I mean, because I don't know. I was listening to RTP's podcast when they finished beating the Saints, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have most likely their best corner on Devontae, uh,
Mhm.
and like I said, maybe some over the top help depending on what that corner is able to do on Devontae, or if not, because I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, they might leave him out on an island by himself, but then again, they might not, depending on if Aaron Rodgers gives Devontae a few looks, and if Devontae is getting the best of whoever he sees in front of him, then they're most likely they're going to give that corner some help, or maybe switch their defensive scheme to try and shut down Devontae. I mean, because that's where most of their focus is going to go on. That's who most of their focus is going to go on, I believe. I mean, we've seen them play us early in the season, and so then I know they'll obviously try to get pressure on their with their front four, because I mean they did it last time when we were in Tampa. So I don't see no reason why they wouldn't try it again, with their front four to get pressure on Aaron.
Yep.
So yeah, so David Bakhtiari, if we make the Super Bowl, would he play, or he just done until next season?
I think he's done till next season. So I still want him. I do want to win him a championship. Want to win him a ring before he comes back, though, and then he can come back next year and possibly we try to go back to the Super Bowl and win it with him there. I mean, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely would be.
Oh yeah. I mean, our offensive line though is pretty much stacked though, so I don't think our offensive line's a concern. I think it's mainly, I think it's just the defense has to step up and do what they have to do best to win our these final two games to get us our fifth Super Bowl. And then
Yeah.
the goal will definitely be for us to build on our defense and try to make it a top five defense. Then
Yeah. That'll be awesome if we can actually get in the top five, or even in the top 10, possibly, hopefully, and stay that way.
uh,
And I just hope, and you know because what I'm watching a lot of the games, what I don't like seeing with most teams is like they play 30 minutes of football, especially on the defense. Like they'll be like, how a team plays, and they'll get up on a team, and at halftime the score will be like 21 to like 7 or something like that. Then the next thing you know, I mean, everybody makes their halftime adjustments, and then it's like, for example, I mean, like for example, how Pittsburgh let Pittsburgh. I mean, they tried to come back, but it's like they uh they waited too little, too late to come back, because they allow Baker Mayfield and the Browns to put up too many points on them in the first half of the game. Like they scored like 28 points in the first half, and oh man, and like I mean I know teams have injuries and stuff like that, and I think that's one of the things that helped us that we didn't have. I mean, we didn't have a lot of major injuries that hindered us from winning a lot of games.
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna be. I definitely think we do got to play 60 minutes of football. We can't play it half of football
Yeah, I know
to
that.
beat the Bucks. We definitely got to play 60 minutes. I think it would definitely calm me, but I doubt it's gonna happen. But it would definitely calm me if we could get a big lead on Tampa Bay and keep it. Like maybe go up by 14 or something.
That would be nice. I mean, we know that at some point in the game in the fourth quarter, a team will end up getting, garbage points, even though they wouldn't win, but they'll be allowed to go up the field on their last one or two drives of the game, because the time wouldn't be on their side. Because I see that I've seen that a lot this year too when I've been watching the games.
Yeah. All we gotta do is play our best football. I hope Devontae Adams is right though when they asked him who could stop Green Bay and he said nobody. I hope he's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did see that too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hope he does. I hope our team backs it up for him. And
oh yeah, me too. I mean, I like, and and one of the things that I do like is I like how the different ways that we use him. Like he doesn't just stay on one side. Did you see the touchdown that he got on Jalen Ramsey? And it's like the way we moved him to the right, like, and then like because he was on the left side, and we moved him, and Jalen followed him, and it's like the route that he ran, it's like Jalen couldn't do anything about it, and it's like he caught it, and and got to the end zone, and I mean Jalen was pissed about it, but he couldn't. The route that he ran and the way he just got open, because I don't think Jalen Ramsey was like he was covering them, but he wasn't like up on him. And then it's like the way he just did that little move, and then like Jalen was like he was there, but he wasn't there, and it's like he couldn't. You could tell he was pissed about the fact that Devontae caught the touchdown on him, but it's like it was nothing that he was able to do the way Aaron Rodgers placed the ball, the way he placed the ball in a certain area, and then when Devontae Adams just made that little cut, because I think we were on probably like the 5 or 4 yard line at the time. So it's like Devontae didn't have a lot of room. He didn't have a lot of space to like. I mean, he had space to maneuver, but he didn't have to like go up the field because we were already right there in the red zone basically.
right. Yeah. I do feel though, if we would have faced, I know we're facing Tampa Bay, but I think we would have had way better chance. I mean, I think we could beat Tampa Bay, but I think if we would have faced Drew Brees and the Saints, I think we would have had a better. We probably would have played. I don't know what I'm trying to say is like I think we would have had a better chance of beating them. Way better chance. I think it would have been the easier matchup because Drew Brees really doesn't perform that well in the cold. But I mean, we have to just deal with this, I guess. It's pretty sad that Drew Brees lost his past
season, and then the ironic thing about that is like they didn't have Devontae, they didn't have Michael Thomas, and we didn't have Devontae Adams, and we still was
I
able
know we
to.
could have. Who knows who we could have? I wish we would have had that matchup too.
And that game was actually in
New Orleans.
New Orleans at the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it'll never happen now because I think Drew Brees is gonna hang it up now. I don't know what they're gonna do with their starting quarterback. I'm guessing it's gonna be between Jameis Winston and
we gotta
Taysom
find
Hill.
out and see. I mean, maybe not. I mean, Sean Payton might talk him into coming
Maybe
back.
they'll talk him out of coming back, and he could probably try to come back and try to redeem himself for one more season. Well, I mean, we've seen players say they're going to retire and then they come back. I mean, look at Brett Favre; he's done it.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the stream, but I can't. But it's I mean it's like it's all staticky now. I guess. I mean,
I know the stream is kind of fucking up. I don't know what the hell it is.
I mean,
I do kind of miss that we had. I miss when we did Google Hangouts. It probably was a lot better than those ones.
Yeah, well, I can hear you clear now. It just I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's going staticky and then it's not going staticky. It's like I think I was hearing that with you for a little bit too for a while. Now you sound clear. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey Matt, do you still talk to the guy that remember the guy that did all the that did the wrestling fed on YouTube? Do you still
I still talk to him.
Keeping contact with him?
Yeah.
So does he like is he doing other stuff regarding wrestling now, or like? Cause I know he probably still tunes into the stuff that actually goes on and watches AEW and all that type of stuff.
I don't know what he's doing right now, but I think that was some good times right there when we did that TTC wrestling thing.
Yeah. Tuck said because it's because I be thinking about because I be wanting to come back and do. I was be thinking about coming back and doing videos again. But
yeah. We got the somewhere down the line. We got to probably try to get in contact with him and talk about that. That'd be something nice to do if he is doing it still.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or like build your character up and like have him like in the shows and stuff. And
try that was actually cool, and for him to have, I don't know how many characters he was able to create that were in the TTC, but that was a lot of work. He put a lot of work into that to create all them characters that was involved in the TTC at the time, and to put them together and to like from like the outfits to the clothes to the hairstyles and all like it basically like you had to create all those players and whatnot. That was a lot of work that he had put into that to actually do that.
He definitely deserves a lot of credit for that. It was pretty entertaining to see too.
Yeah.
I do. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Like I know it had to like have a toll on him too, though. I mean that does take a lot of. You definitely got to have you can't have a busy schedule and do like that. I know he had to definitely put a lot of work in it.
Yeah, like but before he did that, was he following the TTC or actually in it?
I think he was in the TTC. I think he was a Titans fan representing the Titans. I think he's only there for 1 year, but I mean, it's pretty amazing though that he put together a format like that.
Yeah. Did you join Stephen Rose Picks tournament or no?
Oh yeah, I did. Were you in it or no?
Oh no, did you are you still in it? Because I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
still in. I'm in the next round. I got to buy. Well, it's not like a bye, but it's like I don't have to pick the game with us and the Bucks, but the next game I got to pick Buffalo and the Chiefs. And if I win that, I'll advance to the Super Bowl, and then I got to wait for the winner of them. There will be other two people they face off then, and then it's like I guess for the Senior Bowl or something.
mm-hmm.
So they got to pick that game, and then the winner of that, if I go to the Super Bowl, I face the winner of that game, and then I basically control my own destiny because whoever I pick is my pick then.
Oh, good luck on that. I mean,
Well, I did win it last year, so hopefully I can win it again. That'd be nice.
Oh wow, that'd be great. Yeah.
Well, you already know who I'm picking. If I end up going to Super Bowl and Green Bay's in it, you know I'm picking Green Bay.
Yeah.
Got to ride and die with the pack, I guess, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, definitely. Hey man,
Yeah.
did you ever think about getting, because I see when a lot of people do the videos and stuff and the live streams and stuff, I see like a lot of people use the green screen. Did you ever think about getting one of those, or do you already have one?
No, that would be something to think about though, getting the green screen.
Yeah, I
What
know
like
because
what RTP's doing with his? He has like the green screen in the back, and it's like he's talking like it's like a announcement panel or something.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool what he has.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking about. If I was like, if I want to do videos again, I want to have get the mic and the microphone and the green screen.
Yeah. I mean, I know the TTC's been pretty much dying down a little bit, but would you ever consider coming back to the TTC?
Yeah. I mean, if I can, I mean, because I mean,
if you get the stuff like the
if I can get the equipment that I would want for the next time, and the only reason why I would want that is so I can make my videos a lot better than what I did my first go around.
Yeah.
Like when you were doing videos longer than I was, so like did you always use the same format when you did your videos?
Yeah, I did use the same format. I think if I would, I'm not saying I would, but if I would decide to come back to the TTC, I would definitely want to approach it with a different format and different equipment, like the green screen, maybe a new mic and stuff.
Well, then again, I mean, it doesn't have to be the TTC specifically, because I was
it could just be like videos, pretty much. You just make videos.
Just come back and just do weekly videos on our team. And
yeah, I think that would probably be the best approach for you too. I think because if you're doing like a TTC like audience, no offense to the TTC, but I mean I don't think you're going to get as many viewers and subs that you would want as to if you were just doing like a Packers analyst type of thing, like talking about the games and stuff.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people approach that. A lot of people like to view that a lot more than, because the TTC is kind of like you probably would get some random people that come in and view your content, but I mean, other than that, though, I think the TTC is kind of like you'll get like viewers from within the TTC, but if you're going without TTC kind of approach and just talking like the analysts about the games and stuff, I think you could definitely get some good views and you could possibly get some good subs in that way too.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll get people from the TTC in like the comment section in the chat box and stuff like that. I mean, because
yeah, that definitely would be probably, but I think if you could widespread your whole content for even other people outside the TTC, I think that would probably be the best approach for you. And then you could possibly get some more subs for your channel, and then you could also get a lot of views and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I think also the key would be also not to just like, I think also the key would be if you do a second go around to make like a YouTube comeback, I think the key would be for you is just to like share the content like groups and stuff, and like any social media type of platform. That
Yeah,
would
like
definitely,
do like a NFC North roundtable or something like
yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah, that would be definitely cool.
I mean, I definitely got a few ideas as far as what I would want to do if when I
Yeah,
decide to come back. I mean, I don't know. I might have my hands full
yeah.
because I mean, because I was really thinking about coming back just to like I was gonna probably come back probably just to like you know switch up my content a little bit, like I don't know, like review the like I don't know, Monday Night Raw or
Oh
SmackDown
yeah,
or
that
AEW
would definitely be something too.
or,
Okay,
or
you can make it like a
AEW or
wrestling
just
type of channel too.
or like the wrestling pay-per-views every Sunday, like
Oh yeah,
just review those on, because I'm subscribed to a lot of different content creators that actually do that, and that's where I
yeah.
actually was getting the ideas from. That's where I was getting the ideas from, you know.
Oh yeah, that would be something too. You could do something like that also.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got a few ideas coming floating around in my head, but I guess I guess YouTube has changed a lot since I've the last time I've made any type of video of any kind, because I know, like, you know, as far as mm, censorship and stuff like that,
Yeah,
I guess you can't like curse, and you can't, there's certain things you can't like, I guess there's certain things that you can't do now on you doing when you making videos and stuff like that now, I guess.
no, I haven't made videos in a long time, but
uh
I think it definitely has changed though. So I think I don't know. I don't know how it would be if you'd come back. Would you have
like
to just?
would you know anything about the rules and the restrictions that they have in place now?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know any rules that they would have in place though.
uh,
I think
well,
I would definitely look into that when you do decide to come back and make videos again. Look into what you can do and what you can't do, and try to watch what you say and stuff on here.
yeah, I know that now, because because a lot of the videos that I watch, I'm noticing that it's a lot of the stuff that was being done when I first came in is not being done now. Like all the prank calling and stuff like that, and the stuff that you know I know he up in heaven, what wishing success for his Falcons, but like the stuff that Falcons for Life used to do, I haven't seen nobody do anything like that in quite some time now. Oh, like the stuff that he used to do
Yeah.
in his videos, like I said, I haven't seen anybody do anything like what he used to do. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and just some of the stuff, just a lot, some of the
That
stuff that I
was shocking for me.
what
Maybe that's why they
like I think the craziest
maybe
thing,
that's why they censored stuff now because of stuff like that happening. Who knows?
yeah, and I think and it's like,
What's that?
one of the I think
Maybe.
the last thing I've seen that I didn't expect was the video, and this was probably a few years ago now, is when I guess A Bomb went to this
Yeah.
guy's house,
Oh yeah, that was.
Eagle Speed's house. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I
That
think,
was hard.
yeah, because I guess because he was on that, I guess, giving out people's information and stuff and all that stuff
Yeah,
that people used to do, the sports live in the ATL. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that I used to see on YouTube, I don't just like yeah, so I don't even see none of that stuff being done anymore. So I guess a lot of that is where YouTube has now drawn the line between like you
Maybe
said
that's also
the stuff
why.
like that.
Maybe that's also why probably the TTC is dying because of that too. They can't do things that they want to do. They can't say things without being censored. So I think maybe that's why they also want to. The TTC's kind of died down. I would love to see the TTC be resurrected, but I just don't see it possibly happening unless these trash talkers that come into the TTC are really
Find
all about like,
a new platform. I mean, there's the Discord, but
yeah, I think that's not really working out for them.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll just,
I
I
mean, it
don't,
don't seem like it's going anywhere no time soon. It's gonna be here to stay. I mean, I'm pretty,
yeah,
because
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But for
yeah,
right now, it doesn't look like the TTC has been anywhere near successful. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, TTC's been around for what? I think it's been around for what, 14 years now? So, I mean, they probably, I think a lot of things need to change. Maybe the trash talkers need to have thick skin and start going back to the old format of the way these trash talkers used to be.
uh-huh.
But I don't know. It's going to be hard to see. At least one thing I could say that kind of made. I mean, I know the TTC was pretty much dying down when the guy was doing the TTC wrestling thing, but at least that was something intriguing to see. It's something new.
Yeah, different, something new, something different, something that
I was surprised when he had you win the whole King of the Ring tournament or whatever.
yeah, I was surprised when
I didn't think you were gonna
told
win
me
it.
about that.
I know. I was surprised to see that you won the King of Ring. I mean, you won it. I mean, that was surprising to see.
Yeah. Hey Matt, that's your significant other, right? The girl that you had in the picture, I think.
Yeah,
Ah. So is she like she like not too far from you,
yeah.
or oh
No, she's pretty far though. I mean, I'm trying to go see her again, but I mean, for right now, because of COVID and stuff. But we definitely have to have a plan in place for when we meet again.
yeah. Oh, that's great. So I'm guessing that everything's going great with that relationship, right? That's good.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's going. I like I said, we have some ups and downs, but we seem to make it work. So,
yeah.
like I said, definitely the goal would be to go see her again. Hopefully this year. If not this year, possibly next year or maybe late this year.
Yeah, that's good though. But
Yeah,
the thing that killed me about the stuff sometime when the TTC is like, I mean, it's very sad when like, I mean, we may not have been trash talking for with these individuals because we don't play each other the same teams don't play each other every
yeah.
year, but when people like, because I heard what happened with Seahawk 5668. I mean, it was sad to hear that he had passed away. I mean that is life and stuff like that happens and stuff. I mean, and the same thing with the guy that had created the TTC. I heard about when he had
Oh yeah,
passed, and like, but when guys like what's that Cowboys fan name that he had? I guess he faked his death or wanted everybody to believe that he had passed away or something. That
oh yeah.
uh, uh Beast
I
of the
forget
East.
I forget what his name was,
Was
but
it was it
I know who you're talking about. Though.
was it Beast of the East? I think, or
Yeah, I think yeah, Beast of the East. Yeah, that's who it was.
yeah,
He
and
faked
then
his death.
to see everybody make videos about him
I
because
know
they
that was pretty
because
fucked up that he.
because they
did something
thought
like
that
that.
you can go ahead. My bad for cutting you off.
Oh yeah, I was saying like yeah, that's pretty fucked up that he faked his own death and that people were making videos about him. I mean, you gotta understand that. I mean, we don't take this personally, and when someone dies, I mean, it does kind of affect us all because we trash talk with that person, and then you make videos about him saying rest in peace, and then you find out that the guy faked his death. I mean, I would be kind of pissed off too. I mean, that's nothing to fuck with saying you died or something, and
Yeah,
then you end up saying, then you come out and saying like, "Oh, I'm not dead" and stuff like that. And then what happens if somewhere down the line something really does happen to you? We're all gonna think, "Oh, the guy's probably just faking it again or something," and then it ends up being true or something.
yeah. And then the thing about it is, I guess people were in on it and they knew certain things. Because I mean, I found out because the only reason why I found out about the whole thing is I guess because I had watched one of EDP 445 videos and he had spoke about it and he was the one that he had spoke about it and I guess he knew something and he just came out and he just basically I guess spilled the beans and said that he wasn't dead and stuff like that and I'm like how would somebody try to keep a be hush hush and keep a secret about like something that's not
Oh
even
yeah,
true and then it's like not even something that's not even true. It's like, why would like, oh man, when tomorrow is not promised to nobody, why would you like?
yeah,
Oh man, that's just
it's fucked up. I think the fact is though that if he was in order for him to do something like this, to pull something off like this, I mean, if you have like a social media account, you definitely got to stay off of social media and stuff in order for this to work though, because people go see you online, they're like, yeah, this guy's not dead.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah,
what I thought about with the whole situation with Preston. I thought honestly, because you never know what the way the TTC was. You never know how these people are. I thought he actually was faking his death too, and then when I found out that he really did kill himself, I was like, damn. I mean, that was some crazy shit right there. But I mean, at least it wasn't like he didn't troll anybody or say, "Oh, yeah, I faked my death" or something like the Beast of the East did.
yeah. I was sad. I was sad that when that happened. That was really sad because and then it's like because like before because like I had first seen him when
Yeah,
like he had did a video trash talking the Panthers, and he had name dropped Main
oh
Attraction
yeah,
Montana, and
oh yeah,
that's when I had first saw him. And then we did the video where it was me, you, and him, and we did like the face talk, and then when I
mhm,
after that we I actually added him on Facebook, and we became good friends, and we would talk, off and on and stuff like that. And then I knew about him going to the army
yeah,
and stuff like that. Like, and then, then just to hear about that, and
yeah,
then to hear all the crazy stories that was out there. Like,
yeah.
someone made a video saying that he killed himself in front of his girlfriend, which I still don't know if that's true or not. And it's like, oh man, like.
I don't know if he really did kill himself in front of his girlfriend, but he probably did have some problems or something when he was in the
and
army or
then
something. Maybe he just went through that PTSD or whatever.
and
So I
then
mean,
people
that could be a
making
possibility.
videos about it and stuff,
Yeah,
and having their little jokes and stuff and things like that, and
I know Judah Tribe was fucked up for making that one video about him. I think he made a video about him or something. He was making fun of his death or something. That was fucked up.
yeah, he was saying some stuff talking about fuck him, and he wasn't a good person and stuff and all that. Because I guess him and Drew Tribe had uh, a world of a beef. Well, not like a beef. They were just trash
Yeah,
talking each other and stuff. And I guess him and Judah Tribe didn't like each other. But it's like when
yeah.
that
I
person is not
mean,
coming back, and you don't
yeah,
like. I mean, people tend to, I guess, say, not. I guess, that's the norm. I guess when when people find out, people pass away, and they say, all the nice things about that individual and stuff. Like I know, I
yeah,
remember seeing Cattle Dog's video, and it was an unpopular, and he titled it, I guess it was unpopular opinion, and he mentioned something like,
mm,
now look what that his girlfriend has got to deal with, you know, like he
yeah.
mentioned how he said something about how Preston was selfish, the fact that not only did he killed himself, look what your family and stuff got to deal with. Like you wasn't like you called yeah, Cattle Dog was saying that he was selfish for doing for
Yeah.
doing that, and then look what your like you didn't look what your family has to deal with, and your girlfriend look what she has to deal with now
I think it's also
for the
the
rest of
fact
their
that we don't
lives.
know what else is going on with his life too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing people got to consider.
Hmm.
Some people just don't know how to handle life, and I guess they didn't get the help they needed or whatever. I mean, but I mean, we can't hold it against them if they didn't have any help or nothing. I mean, we don't know what
Yeah.
they're going through,
Yeah. No,
so
I just wish that he
to
had.
me, it's not like something to say like fucked up things about the guy
Yeah.
because we don't know what was going through his mind.
I mean, I just wish he had someone to
I
talk
do
to,
if
someone to
he would
talk to, or
maybe if he
something,
would have had someone to talk to, it would have been a lot different.
or somebody that was there for him. But then again, it's like we don't even know if people had tried to talk to him or not. I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
it was a tragic tragic that happened to him. But I mean, let's just hope that it doesn't happen to anybody. Hopefully, this is a lesson for everybody. We like no one goes down that path like he did. I guess, and
yeah,
hopefully, uh, stop another person from committing suicide or something. But I mean, that whole the Beast of the East thing that was kind of fucked up right there. You
yeah,
fake your own death, and everyone feels sorry for you, and then all of a sudden they find out that you didn't really die. So
yeah.
I
Because
mean,
it was crazy because I seen about 20 videos that day that was and it was all in dedication to him. And
yeah, and then they find out he
like
didn't really die.
that was great. Oh
I
my
think it was just the fact that maybe that guy was just looking for attention. I guess,
that
and he
was
just wanted
great.
everybody to make videos about him. And then the fact is, then you're saying you didn't really die. It just makes you an asshole. I mean, death is nothing to joke about.
Yeah, it sure isn't.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, though. But
Hmm.
did you hear that the Undertaker's wife has COVID?
Uh,
Did
uh,
you hear
uh,
that? Michelle,
Michelle McCool.
yeah, yeah,
The last person I found out that had COVID was Renee Young, and that was Dean Ambrose had to quarantine. He had to quarantine wherever he quarantined. I heard Renee Young had it, and that was uh, the last person I mean, I know.
they're now saying that Michelle McCool has COVID, so I guess Undertaker's gonna have to quarantine. But I mean, he's not wrestling anymore either. But and then they say Drew McIntyre has COVID now.
Yeah, I heard about Drew McIntyre. Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna affect his match.
What
But I don't know.
at the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to have his match or not.
Well, he's got about 14 days before. Not
Yeah,
really because but the Rumble is what on the like in 2 weeks.
I think it's happening pretty soon. I think it's gonna happen next week.
Because
Because I know
this Sunday coming up is the 24th of January.
I think that's when
So
the Royal Rumble is too. I think it comes out. No, the 31st. That's when it is. The
yeah,
31st.
he
So
got about 14 days or 10 days. He got about 14 days to quarantine
yeah, I think
and
he'll be ready. I think he'll be. I think
and
he'll be wrestling though in 14 days.
yeah.
That would be kind of fucked up if he didn't get to wrestle though. And then what does that mean for Goldberg? Does that mean someone's got to take Drew McIntyre's place or whatever?
Yeah, speaking of that, what do you think? What do you think about that? Go. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know why he came back, but
I,
I'm sure it's to set up, I guess, Roman Reigns versus him to like unify the titles or something.
yeah, because because I know he's under contract still, and I guess he's got to do about probably I'll say 2 more matches after this. So
Yeah,
so we're gonna see him 2 more times.
but I don't know how that's gonna work if they're just trying to have a Roman Reigns versus Goldberg match. But how does that affect the Royal Rumble winner then? Because the Royal Rumble winner is guaranteed a title shot at WrestleMania too. So are they gonna have like a triple threat match or whatever? I don't know how they would do that
Oh man,
unless they have Roman Reigns, which I highly doubt is gonna happen. Unless they have Roman Reigns lose to Kevin Owens, and then Roman Reigns goes in the Royal Rumble and wins, and then he challenges Goldberg for the title, I guess, and Goldberg wins or something.
Yeah, I could see them doing that too. Having, but boy, they lucky. Oh my God, the fans will boo Goldberg right out the building if they mess around and have Goldberg win the title. If they will boo Goldberg out the building because a lot of people don't want
Yeah,
to see. A lot of people don't even want to see him wrestle at the Royal Rumble.
yeah, that's what I don't know what they're gonna do, but that's the only solution I would think that Roman Reigns versus Goldberg one on one match for a title shot,
Yeah, and I think
title match.
the
I think
only
that's the
reason
way
why
would happen with.
they're doing that is because because the first plan was to try and get they really want the Rock to be they really want the Dwayne Johnson to go up against Roman, but to put him over. I mean, he's already heel and whatnot, but with
Yeah,
whatever the Rock's movie schedule might be and contractual issues with whatever movie he might be working on at around that time,
I don't
that's
know how they will do it.
that I don't think that's going to be possible because that's what they originally wanted to do, but the
Yeah,
Rock's too busy in Hollywood now for. I mean, eventually he's probably. I mean, eventually they'll have him face Roman Reigns at some point, but I don't know if
I
it's
think
going to
maybe
be right now.
not till next year's WrestleMania. I don't think they're gonna do it for this year. They're gonna have to wait till next year. I think. I mean, it would make sense though, because isn't next year's WrestleMania gonna be in Hollywood?
That's the plan unless things change.
Unless something happens.
Hmm.
But I think that would be a perfect WrestleMania for Roman Reigns versus The Rock
Yeah, I
in
know because
Hollywood.
The Rock spends most of his time in Hollywood anyway. So yeah.
So I mean, he could possibly, even if he has a busy schedule, I'm sure he could train for a match and then have a match with Roman Reigns for next year's WrestleMania. He would just have to fill time on his schedule.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the way that AEW has used Sting so far. What do you think about the way they're using Sting in AEW?
I think they're using him the right way. I really think Sting should have had his match with the Undertaker, but we never got that dream match. I really wish they would have had it though.
Yeah, back in it would have been good back in maybe 96, 97, 98
Yeah, it
or
would have been nice to
or
see, but it never
or
happened.
or even or maybe if he would if he didn't spend all those years in TNA, he could have had it a long time ago, but he
Yeah, it
chose
never happened though.
he chose to go to TNA and spend a lot of, and it's funny because Impact is actually still up and running, and Impact lasted longer than WCW.
I know, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's
Well,
the one thing WWE's got to regret though is not having Sting versus the Undertaker.
yeah, but I think the last big match that they'll probably be able to give us is probably Roman Reigns and The Rock, because you know how they'll do they always get maybe one or two legends to come back, or
Yeah,
at some point, especially around WrestleMania season, they'll get one or two legends to come back. I mean, and then it's like not only that, they'll have a few legends be entrances in the Royal Rumble, even though
yeah,
they don't. I mean, they don't. They're just there for filler. I mean, we
yeah,
know eventually. I mean, they're not going to have one of these. They're not going to have like somebody like Sergeant Slaughter or Hacksaw Jim Duggan win the Royal Rumble or anything like that. But
yeah. I don't know. It
but the,
is something to see, I guess. With the legends coming back, I guess that's just for filler.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, and then I guess for the Royal for the women's division, they want to. I hear the rumors are that they want to do. I don't know. They're discussing. I don't know, Sasha Banks and Bailey at WrestleMania, or possibly Sasha Banks and Trish Stratus at WrestleMania. One of the two.
Mm, yeah, yeah. That would be.
But they're on the fast track to making Charlotte Flair the greatest woman wrestler of all time.
Yeah, because of her dad, Ric Flair. So I guess that's what they want to do.
Well, look, I mean, look at all the title reigns that she's already had. I mean, she's
Right.
won the title reigns two handful of times, but she lost it that many. She lost it just that amount of times, just
Right.
that amount of times as well. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, she's got talent. I mean, it's not all. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have Ric Flair as my father, but I mean, she's got talent though. I mean, she came a long way. I mean, you think, I mean, you know how long she's probably had to deal with that stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the only reason why you got ahead in life is because Ric Flair is your dad. Ric Flair is your father. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why you where you are and stuff like that. Like, oh, like.
Hmm.
But it's
Yeah.
it's fun. It's funny how stuff happens. I mean, it's like, you when you in a business and you see you see the same person every day, and you work with this person and stuff. I mean, you end up being friends with a lot of the guys or even the females, and you end up being you end up actually sometimes being together with that individual. I mean, look at uh Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins and
Yeah.
Steph Triple H end up marrying
Definitely.
Stephanie. And I mean, yeah, he did China kind of wrong, but he ended up marrying Stephanie.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of.
I mean, and then and another example. Look at that. I mean, the Undertaker
Sure,
got
cool.
got the Undertaker got kids with Michelle McCool. You
Yeah,
know, yeah. John Morrison and Melina was dating for a good while until
right.
until she saw Batista.
Yeah,
Oh, man, like so I mean, yeah.
yep.
hmm I mean, and that's something that's been going on for a good while.
Oh yeah,
Look at Mark Merrill and Sable, how they
yeah.
when they got together, and now she's got now Sable
Brock
living her
Lesnar.
best life with Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
You know?
I don't think Brock Lesnar's coming back to the WWE anytime soon.
Maybe not. I heard, um, yeah, if he if Vince McMahon give, I seen something that this guy Brock Lesnar was making like $12 million a year
Yeah.
at one point, and he's probably making a little bit more now because
Yep.
one thing that Vince has been doing is paying his top stars more money because he don't want them to go to AEW. So he's
Yep.
probably so his last little run that he had, he's probably making more.
Hmm.
And what I want to see, I want this girl to start wrestling again because if if Edge can heal from his neck injury and come back, Daniel Bryan can heal from his neck injury and come back, then I'm pretty sure Paige
Yeah.
can get cleared to wrestle because
Yep.
like they're not doing anything with her, and I know she want to wrestle, but I'm pretty sure you heard what's been going on with her too. Like
Mhm.
as far as like the whole thing with Twitch and WWE trying to take control of the wrestlers' Twitch names and
Yeah.
their Twitch accounts and stuff like that, and trying to profit off of what they do outside of WWE as far as like on social media and stuff.
Mhm.
You heard anything about that?
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah, and I just don't think that's right because like because I follow Paige on Twitch, so every time she posts a video and decides to bash WWE, I'm always watching, and it's like her Twitch account is under her real name, and WWE
Mhm.
they want to get you have control of that and get half of the piece of the pie with that, and I'm like, oh, that's not that ain't right. That's why there's I did you hear about what happened with this girl? The girl that used to manage uh uh um the I forgot the guy's name, but she used to manage
Rusev?
not Lana. She let me see who- um
Hmm.
um she was Latino. I forgot. She I guess WWE released her because she spoke out about creating about a she spoke out creating about creating a union.
Hmm.
Um oh my her last her wrestling name she is I guess her last her wrestling name ended with Vega.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember her full name. She was with oh my god, I cannot. I don't. I forgot her name. I know it's gonna come. I know it's
Selena
gonna.
Vega. Is
Yeah,
that her
yeah.
name?
Selena Vega. Yes, Selena Vega. Yeah, she I guess she got released from WWE because she just spoke about creating a union because of, I guess she was somebody else that was not on
Yeah.
not on the same page as far as like WWE taking control of the wrestlers Twitter like Twitch accounts and things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
she hasn't gone to the same extremes as Paige, but you know, she's I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of the wrestlers don't like that because like uh Biggie had stuff on Twitch that he was doing like a lot of the wrestlers did. And
Mhm.
that's just I don't think that's right. Especially I mean I could understand that they own that they own like their wrestler names. Like
Mhm.
Charlotte can't go nowhere and make money off of the name Charlotte. Or like, you know, Dolph Ziggler can't go anywhere and work for another company and make some money off of the name Dolph Ziggler because that's WWE's name. I mean, I understand stuff like that. I mean, that's understandable. But when they create their own
Yeah.
names or using their real name and you still want control over them, like uh, that's that's just I just don't agree
Yeah.
with that. Maybe I mean, well, when Vince McMahon finally, I mean, don't get me wrong, he is WWE and the World Wrestling Federation, and I'm grateful for all what he has done. If, you know, as
Yeah.
as a lifelong wrestling fan that I have been, but hopefully you know when he because either it's gonna be either Triple H or Stephanie
Mhm.
that's probably gonna run the business. Probably Triple H is probably gonna run the business when Vince McMahon decides to step down,
Yeah.
whenever that's gonna be. I mean, because he's 70, he's 75 years old, so
Yeah.
he's gonna be like 70. He's gonna be like 76, like sometime in August of this year. So it's like, you know, he's getting up there in age. You know, no wonder why. I mean, that's why they gotta use so much makeup. He gotta use so much makeup when he when he is on regular
Mhm.
TV for the couple of seconds that we see him on screen.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, so I mean, stuff like that happens, I guess, when you get old and you live that long. I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be nice if I could live to that age, you know,
Oh, yeah.
75.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if the good Lord gives us a long time to live like that. I guess.
Yeah, hope. Yeah, well, yeah, you right about that. I agree 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm about to get some sleep now and end the stream. So it was
Oh
nice
yeah, that's
talking to you.
cool. I mean, you know, it's nice talking to you. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, we always talk to each other in the inbox on Facebook anyway. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's not like we I ain't gonna we're not gonna talk to each other again. You know.
Yeah. So hopefully, all I gotta say is hopefully we have a good strategy against the Bucks next week and we possibly go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping for the same thing. Yeah. Have a enjoy the rest of the night and
Yeah. You too.
yeah.